Hey, the consortium is me, by the way. I'm the consortium.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's
I
good.
am the consortium.
I am the consortium.
Me?
Live
I'm the consortium.
Vince reaction.
Oh, fuck.
I am the consortium.
Hey, baby, put that in somewhere, maybe at the top. Happy episode number 200, everybody. The boys are back in town. Welcome, everybody, to the Deadlock Podcast, episode number 200.
No.
What?
That can't
Did you guys
be.
like the
There's
bit at the
no
top?
way.
That was our gift to you for episode
Wait, what bit?
200.
What are you talking about?
Did you guys like that?
What bit? Which one?
You know, I am the consortium,
Oh,
right?
that was a good bit.
Yeah, that was for
Yeah.
you guys.
Well,
you
this
know,
is the last
from
episode.
the heart, you know what I mean?
This is the last episode. We're ending it here.
Yeah, that's true. Well, welcome everybody to episode number 200 of the Deadlock Podcast.
Holy shit.
We
Wow.
have made it 200
200?
weeks in a row. I think when we
Oh, yeah,
first
I guess that's
started
right.
this, I was probably not 30 years old yet.
Quitting.
And things have changed. So, yeah,
Wow.
first off, thank you to everybody who has stuck with us or is new or if you're just listening at all at this point, to be honest with you.
You might be listening somewhere else that we don't even know where you're seeing this from.
We have a lot of things that have nothing to do with us that people somehow find Deadlock on. So, thank you.
Well, yeah, episode 200. Unbelievable. Never thought I would ever be a part of 200 of anything, let alone 200
Well,
episodes of a
newsflash,
podcast.
Johnny, you're not. You weren't here for all 200. So,
Tony,
newsflash.
by this point, I've been on equal amount of episodes as you have been on.
That
so
is
we're
not
good.
true. Newsflash,
Yes, the
you
fuck
have not.
it is.
Oh,
No,
this
it's
is the
not true.
episode.
I
where
can count it out.
This is the episode where the boys implode. It took 200, but it's been about that time.
I've been waiting.
Johnny's not been on 200. He's lying.
I've been
He's
waiting.
gaslighting all of you to like him more. Let's just put up a poll while we're
I
at it and see if...
am the consortium.
Dude, no.
I got some board games you can fucking play, cocksucker.
I am the consortium, and you will also get a package in the mail. Open it up tomorrow.
You know, you gotta respect it, man. 200
course.
episodes.
Good times.
It had the
good and the
implosion
bad.
had
Of
to
course.
happen. You take the good and the bad. And
This is the
Facts
Yeah, dummy.
All right, so we are watching, or we have watched, and we are talking about Friday Night SmackDown for December 6, 2001.
I think I watched it.
Friday.
Thursday Night SmackDown.
Get a load of this fucking guy, James. He's trying to
Come
correct
on.
you.
Dude,
You know what? This guy, Johnny James, does another day. Come
Dude,
on.
Tony, look at this fucking guy.
Come on. Look at this fucking guy,
all
right?
right, well,
Am I right, guys?
we're gonna
Both of you?
play, BB, go with the outro music right here, and we'll
Let's try again.
we got one more time.
Justin, you
top
think
here.
you know the answers? I changed the question.
We just had to get through the stuff at the top as a thank you to you guys for the 200 episodes. So
Yeah.
let's
It went
get
great.
into the. Yeah, of course it did. I'm not surprised. Thank
It
you.
was great. I think I was on the most of the 200, by the way, so I think it was
Dude,
great.
I will
Most
fucking
of
kill you. I swear to God.
All right, so let's go to the Deadlock updates.
Oh, new segment? Updates? I like it, James. Let's try it out.
Dude, I'm going to kick 200% of your ass.
The
try
funniest
it
shit I
out right
heard. This is so funny. Okay, that's me. That's me doing the podcast every week.
Why is this so funny?
Stop.
Why am I hilarious?
Yeah, this is like great. All right, so now it's time for the Deadlock updates. Watch this: Kurt Angle as WCW champion.
What?
Yeah!
I just want to say I enjoyed doing Deadlock,
Yeah.
and this is very,
Is this the update?
very good. Sorry.
Are you time skipping back? Backwards? We already did that. We already decked
James,
him.
James, yeah, we already got over that part.
Yeah. Nah, I hear
Look at
you.
this fucking guy, Tony. I fucking
Oh wow.
Come on.
Okay,
This guy,
so,
am I right?
Yeah, really. How many episodes do you think he's been on? I don't know.
It's probably like one.
ain't gonna
one
be any
song.
more here in a minute. I'll tell you that. I'm starting the updates over.
You just start the whole thing over.
All right, so let's do the Deadlock updates.
Woohoo!
We got Watch This. Kurt Angle is WCW champion.
That's fucked up.
Is that real?
Yeah, he put the belt on.
That was fucked up. I still don't believe that's real. I have no recollection of this. I have no fucking idea what was going on there, but it did happen because we watched it on our Patreon, on patreon.com/deadlockpw. That's in the $5 tier, of course.
And what about SGH? That's coming.
SGH is on the way. It's it'll either be out by the time this is out, or it'll be out like the fucking day of or day after. We watched WWF Invasion 2001.
I feel like we've relived the entire Invasion era through Patreon. Watch this, SGH.
We're in the Invasion era of the fucking pod. We're wrapping it up
close.
Though. Yeah. We have to be wrapping that shit up here, B.
We should move on from that soon.
It's just a ton of fucking good stuff there, and they're surprisingly.
Yeah,
I mean, good in the sense that there's stuff to talk about. So,
well, nobody talks about it ever. It just never existed. So
yeah, no one's ever said anything about it.
No one's ever reviewed those.
This is weird. Also, on our YouTube channel, the Deadlock YouTube channel, we started doing Deadlock gaming videos.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. You ain't ready for this, motherfuckers. We uploaded our first one. It was James and I playing the exploding barbed wire deathmatch from AEW Fight Forever. And everyone says it's the best thing ever, and Deadlock Gaming is the coolest thing ever. These are comments that we saw. Macho T said he's shutting down his channel because he knows he can't compete.
That's true.
So these are all real things, and yes, you should hopefully see more.
Yeah, so you guys want that? Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah,
thumbs up.
Yes, no.
You like that or no? Thumbs down or
It's gotta be one.
Gaming? You like gaming, huh? Yes.
It's gotta be one of my
let us
favorite
know.
moments in Deadlock history, over 200 episodes, right?
That was actually us debuting that just in time for episode 200 is probably right. It took us 200 episodes to get full circle there and go to the
Yeah, you're
gaming
right.
stuff.
Also, DPW exists, Deadlock Pro Wrestling, a real company.
It's the best too.
Yeah, so check that out. You can go to deadlockpro.com or dpwondemand.com and check all that good stuff out.
You're goddamn right you can. And this fucking I think it just aired already, right? Tag Festival? Would have aired by
Yeah, it
now?
just aired.
Yeah.
Just aired the
Hell,
past
fucking
weekend.
yeah. And everyone already said it was the best show ever. What a fucking surprise.
All right, it's time for the Deadlock Patreon shouts out segment.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Here it goes. These are the people that get announced on the 200th episode.
This is crazy. Like, the Patreon, obviously, I feel like every aspect of this show, including somehow shouting out people's names that sign up for a Patreon, have changed drastically since the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to, honestly, at the beginning of every month, we would have to read 3,000 names.
Yeah.
Which was...
Oh, it wasn't
I forgot
weekly. That's right.
You
It
wanted
wasn't.
to be everybody's name ever. Wow. That
So it was like,
insane.
it was like, we'll read it weekly, and then beginning of the month,
Oh.
we'll read all of them
Again.
Whoever
signed up.
Yeah.
But now it's too fucking much even for that.
Yeah.
There used to also be the gimmick seg on the show, which was also tied to the Patreon.
Phew, that was crazy.
Where you would sign up and we would give you a wrestling gimmick, and then that also got too fucking out of control. We could not keep
that was
up.
insane. It was good until Johnny joined, and then it got insane. And then
Sorry, I thought like that was the idea, that it was fucked up. I didn't realize it was.
It definitely
like,
made it
normal.
better. I mean, it just put it over the top, and then it was like, well, now what are we gonna do? We gotta go crazy.
Off the record, it definitely got to the point where I was dreading the show because I fucking hated doing the gimmicks. It was so hard.
Sure.
Remember one time we had gimmicks and James he forgot to do it, so he put them all in a group and said, "This is the gimmick thing."
was
hold
awesome.
on now. That
Probably
that
not
is-
forgot.
that is
He
what
that's how he decided to.
No, that's probably right.
It was awesome though. It was a good bit.
It was funny as
it
fuck.
turned out
Yeah,
cool.
legendary. But as you said, the Patreon's James.
Starting in the $1 tier, we have Ardell.
Oh,
In my opinion, the sparkles and champagne match between the raw chicken breast and the car door gotta be match of the year. Or
AI generated. Yeah.
Jasty, Isaac Ahmed,
Yo.
Tommy Gibbons,
Tommy.
Adrian.
Yo.
Forget Dick the Cock Johnson. It's all about Stone the Cold Sausage. Now give me a heck yeah. Nani, I said give me a heck yeah. Fine. Fuck. Deadlock and NL Boys got me through some dark times. Thank you.
Aw.
Also, Dual Smeals.
That's
Oh,
true.
that was nice. That was nice.
You're right.
Fabian Lopez. Liger 254 lost his job, but he found it again. Slippery little bastard that thing is. Christian
crazy.
Ginzel.
Sorry or not.
Julian Alderet.
Julian.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Crazy.
You take your 200 episodes, shine them up real nice, turn them sons of bitches sideways, and shove them straight up your candy asses.
Oh, man.
Jacob Rapelji.
That's a cool
AJ
name.
Godsey.
That's even cooler.
The creator of the NL Discord CPU tournament,
All right.
Bolvera.
Oh.
Is that true?
Jacob Pasker.
I think
El
so.
Hio de Steve Carino. Tick the dot clocks and
Based this out.
$5 tier Bret Hart scam $10,000 from high school ROTC.
What?
Bret Hart wins again, Tony. Come on.
Always win and can't stop winning.
Strike removed.
Sheldon Smith. Hello there.
No. Oh, fuck.
Billy
close.
McGilly 98.
Yeah, go Birds.
Shake it once. That's fine. Shake
Oh.
it twice. That's okay.
Oh.
Shake it three times. You're
yeah.
playing with Dick
Oh,
the Cock
yeah.
Johnson.
That's true.
Mike Glover. Kane's pyro going off in Undertaker's face on the July 13th, 1998 episode of Raw.
That's us introing the show.
Always rot 3 in. Drinking milk and girl dicking MILFs. Happy Pride.
Yeah.
My opinion is a Roman motherfucker. Is this the OG one?
I don't know.
My opinion is a Roman. This shit gets it every time. Wow. My opinion was a Roman motherfucker, and your mom stopped the bullying to
Dude.
Kevin Owens.
AI generated.
Fucking this nut.
Is that the OG?
Hey,
No, my opinion was a Roman motherfucker is definitely the OG one.
Okay.
$10. Alejandro Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Jessica. Rob
Yeah.
Dallas. I haven't got anything funny to say.
Oh, okay, good.
except fuck my ex-wife, that bitch. Johnny, you know what you did.
Oh, what'd you do,
Ben
Johnny?
Fucked her in her
Conley.
pussy, Tony.
Sure thing. Future Jason. Dominic Mysterio WrestleMania entrance where he gets released from prison long enough to work his WWE dates. Luther Reigns style.
That did happen.
Soul
Yeah, dude.
_NB.
Yo.
Fozzy was my third most played artist in 2019.
Get some help. You started COVID.
Lucky Lucky 13. Rashondas.
Yo.
Squash Knight. Charles Smith.
Ooh.
I can't have a crazy name because of other subscriptions. I need to pretend I am more than electricity applied to the meat pack.
What?
Templa. Jacob Russell.
Yo.
Zachary Fish.
Yo.
Number 1 Sky Blue fan.
Tony.
Josh Ice, Quentin Summerford, Henry, Tetra, Bentley Rex,
Oh.
Alexander Roulette,
Oh, hell yeah. This is
Jay
a good
Bryant
lineup.
10,
This lineup's
ZTP,
Yeah.
Liger Driver,
Yeah.
Craig
Yeah.
Ainsworth, Ethan
Normal.
Thomas
Normal.
Kelly,
I like
Nathan
it.
Russell, Jarrelt, Jose
Hello.
Herrera, Dagger,
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese giving Tom.
All right, that's
I'm
fucking
sorry, I about
lasted
read
long
that wrong.
enough.
Chuck E.
Oh
Let me try
my
to get
God.
it. Yeah, let me try to get it right. I was gonna say Tony. Chuck E. Cheese giving
That's okay.
Johnny a sloppy stink face.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cyrus Medina.
Fuck you, Tony.
For episode 200, book the Schism versus the Hate Club in War Games.
Don't worry, we will.
Yannick Badjang.
Hello.
Is that something backwards? Oh, that's a real name. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog.
Don't talk to me like that, you fucking piece
Alan
of shit.
Ho.
Oh.
Hey guys, please review the SmackDown where John Cena smacked Stephanie's ass. Thanks.
This has come up a bunch. Why?
Logan
What
Hurston.
am I gonna say?
Yeah, Tony, stop signing up with that name.
was hot.
Sorry,
Anyone
my
who
bad,
hates
my bad.
Cartoon Network and Adult Swim should go die in hell.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Jamie
you, Jamie
Kellner.
Kellner, get out of here. You
Mr. 420,
Oh whoa.
Trevin, the massive severance package of Val Venus choppy
very small.
PP style of Dick the Cock Johnson, Austin DeWeese, Zachary Vincent,
Sorry.
$15 tier. Sorry. Damn. Sorry. $15 tier. Lance Cumson.
You didn't say it loud enough as he wrote it.
Lance Cumson.
Oh, that's better. That's better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Number
Good
15. Wapa Cha.
Cha!
That's how Tony does it.
What do Wafa Cha? Burger King foot lettuce, brother.
Yeah, this is a Tony
Wafa
bit.
Cha. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger, dude, is someone's foo. Scotty
the Foo
Cerruti.
Fighters.
I paid $15 and all I got was this lousy comedy bullshit.
Yeah.
True.
D.
It is
Nasty.
lousy.
Connor Skoglund. Shintaro.
Yo.
Way.
Oh.
Your boy
Yeah.
Totoro.
Not my boy.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a
You
number 9 large, a
Out of
number
that.
6 with extra dip,
Sorry, we
a
don't have
number
that.
7, 2
We don't
number
have that either.
45s,
We don't got
one with
45s.
cheese, and a large dick. The Cock Johnson.
We do have 100 nuggets for you, though. We got those.
And one small fry.
$15.47. Deadlock Hall of Famer, extra style, Melee Hellbot.
Sorry, that got revoked.
$12 annual, Amancio Lopez.
Oh, hello.
Or Amancio Lopes, if you want to say it like
I
that.
like both of them.
How,
All of them.
does that change with a Z to an S? Lopes
In my
or
mind,
Lopez?
Lope sounds right, but I mean, it
Yeah,
could probably
Lopes with
also
an
be
S, I
Lopez.
think. Z,
Okay.
Lopez with Z.
Had the
Yeah.
Lopes, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, no. $120
fuck yeah.
annual,
I
Chris Fitzpatrick. And the undisputed
Oh.
Patreon champion of the
wow.
world
Jesus.
at 151.69. I want to thank you guys for always making me laugh out loud with people looking at me weirdly when I listen at work. It's Jose.
It's Jose with a job. I like this fucking guy.
Go.
Go.
It's too easy, right? Employment.
The undisputed
Come
champion
on.
of the world, 200.
Okay, let's go. Here we
Wow.
go. Let's fuck yeah. Yeah, thank you, Jose. Unbelievable fucking reign.
What a reign.
Yeah, thank you. You've hoisted this Patreon to new heights. We only were able to achieve 3,000 Patrons because you stuck with us, Jose, and all of you stuck with us for 200 episodes. Yeah!
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah! This is crazy. How the fuck? Who would have thought? Did you, I don't? Did you two ever think you'd make it?
I knew
to
it. I knew it
200?
all along. I knew we'd be
Did
right
you?
here today.
James tells
on
me all the time he
6/20.
didn't want it to last
I
four.
was out like episode 9, I think. I was done.
I get blamed constantly. Why the fuck did you come in here and keep this shit going?
You came in and you saved this. And now we'll keep going.
Dude, this is this is fun as fuck. 200 episodes. Thank you all for sticking with us for so long, or if you joined us along the way, or wherever you may.
We've
or
had to pick some people up, right?
yeah, I'm sure. It seems like it. I mean, all the numbers are fucked up. Like Patreon's hit all-timer stuff. Our fucking YouTube is doing fucking rocking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Spreaker is fucking kicking ass. Everything is going fucking well.
Shout out to the long time and the first timer. This might be your first episode. That'd be crazy.
Oh my god, starting at 200 is.
But shout out to you too as well for the first
Wherever
timer.
you may listen or watch Deadlock, it could be a lot of places now. It's everywhere.
Most people consume Deadlock on none of the channels we got. I'll tell you that much.
But you're listening, and
You
we
found
appreciate
it
that.
somehow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And then there's people that make stuff from Deadlock and they get inspired by Deadlock, and that's pretty fucking cool too.
You guys want to start the street team? You guys go inform people that find Deadlock that's not on our official channels that we do have a podcast, and it's every week, 200 weeks in a row. Come on.
Yeah, come on now, bring it. Let's hear you.
All right, so now to celebrate episode number 200, we are going to do probably our longest Q&A of all time.
Whoa, let's go.
Let's send some expectations. I grabbed a decent amount.
Oh, sorry. Well, now I made that decision. Sorry about that.
Oh shit!
It
All
is
right,
going to be
going
the
on fly.
longest Q&A of all
All
time.
right, well, I'll try to see what I can do here. It's maybe a very informal, a lot of information here. Maybe you can gather if you've joined us along the way, or maybe just rehashing some stuff that from our past that we can get to talk about here. So episode 200, $5 Q&A, of course, on patreon.com/deadlockpw. If you're in the $5 tier or above, you were able to ask a question to us, and then we
wow.
randomly fucking pick some questions here, like
That's
this question from Big V with the Big D. They ask, what is the thought process behind picking what retro reviews you guys do week to week? There is a list.
Yeah, that's true.
Which we do defer to.
We have a running list of a list. Well, actually, there's a couple lists. I feel like there's a
there's a list
Reddit
on Reddit,
list.
yes, and then there's our list that includes some of that stuff and also includes stuff that is not on there.
yeah.
It kind of depends on how we're feeling. It actually, like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe James, you might have the better words for it, but I feel like we try not to tread too similar in years or companies. But sometimes it's just like something comes up, like we're joking about something. It's like, oh fuck, we should talk about that. Like when we just talked about the Kane unmasking, we're like, how the fuck haven't we watched that? So we just do it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of spur of the moment ones, but then there's some that are like, oh, this is too good, like to not do this week, you know?
Yeah, we definitely. We definitely take. I think we have like a list, and then we're kind of like, okay, what's everybody want to do? And then it's like everyone kind of says something, and then it's like, okay, which one are we feeling the most?
Which is the best one? Yeah. Sometimes there's weeks where we're just like, I don't know what the fuck to do, so someone just throws out something and said that sounds fucking good. Like
Yeah,
Slammies was a Tony fucking pick, and that was unbelievable.
Well, that was recommended on
It was
Reddit,
on the list
and
though,
I've
right?
seen
Yeah.
it forever. Like people have
Yeah.
said, do the Slammies. It's the most fucked up thing
Yeah.
ever. You guys got to cover that. That was good. Some of those are like the XWF one or like the All Wheels Wrestling. I kind of just found it and I was like, this would be kind of cool to watch. We never even like discussed. I was like, this might be interesting. I don't know. And then we watched it and it was.
We have a lot of faith in like, I mean, because like it's also when we pick a show, it's usually like, okay, what's the big hook on the show? Like XWF was just it exists. Like let's talk about that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like this episode is the fucking Vince Kiss My Ass Club thing. So it just kind of depends on how we're feeling, how it lines up. But yeah, I mean, they go pretty
like you
well
said
usually,
earlier-
shockingly.
Like you said earlier, we can't do a lot of like if we do like WCW, we have to wait like a few episodes to do another WCW one because
Yeah.
we don't want to do it too close, or like Raw or SmackDown. We just got to kind of space it out. So
Yeah, we were rocking through, I think, WWF like for a minute. Like you're just fucking steamrolling episodes, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, we should take it back. It's funny. I don't know when we were talking about it, James, but we were talking about the like how the retros even started, and it was like it wasn't even supposed to be like what it is.
No, yeah, I don't even remember. Like, I just remember I was like watching some random shit on Peacock or something or WWE Network at the time, and I was like, damn, let's just talk about that real quick.
Yeah, you just wanted to say, hey, I legit remember you saying, hey, I watched some cool shit. Can I talk about it? And we were like, hell yeah, why not?
yeah, I think it was just like spur of the moment. You were like, yeah, I want to talk about the SmackDown I just watched. It was pretty sweet, and I was like,
Because
all right.
originally it was us taking turns doing that.
Yeah, you're right. We were just watching shit individually.
And then telling each other about it. And that's insane. And then
Yeah,
we're
looking
like,
back
why
on
not-
it, it's insane. Yeah.
I don't know how that worked. Yeah. And now it's what it is. And it made us even more popular. So I guess that was a pretty fucking good idea, James.
Yeah, it worked out, I guess.
Snowcone Sven Jorgensen's mediocre peener asks, you guys came to Kentucky. Any chance Cincinnati is a city you're looking at for DPW? Thanks, you fuckers are the best. Now, did I miss a show that we did in Kentucky?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did miss that one. Sorry about
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
What was Tony? You were there?
Yeah, we were there. We were all
What
there.
was
yeah,
on
we
that
were-
one?
we
We
actually-
rocking.
Oh fuck! I time skipped. What was on that one?
Oh, we had The Rock.
Oh
Yeah, yeah. You missed like some crazy stuff.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it was Attitude Era Rock, though. We don't have him.
Oh sure, okay.
Yeah,
fair
we were
enough.
just spitballing, seeing what worked, what didn't. Rock didn't really fit the vibe, so
yeah.
we moved on from that experiment. So
that's
yeah.
pretty good. Well,
No,
good
we're
job.
not coming to Cincinnati.
Sorry, Beefy.
James, what's your opinion on the DVDs on PWG? Should it be faster?
Yeah, I think it's got to be faster. I think it's got to be live streamed.
Yeah, Super Dragon really needs to start pressing those DVDs a little quicker for me.
Yeah,
I'll
stop
be
worrying about
honest
SoCal and start worrying about rest of the world, right?
with you. Yeah.
Come on, everybody, right? Come on.
Apollo Picaro asks, "What is the best episode of SGH you guys have ever done?" SGH doesn't get brought up a lot. I was very
Fred Flintstone.
That's you sure that was a traumatizing one for you? You
That
sure
was
that's your favorite?
That was the funniest fucking. Someone like clipped it and put it on Twitter, and like I didn't like. We do it, and then like I forget about it, and like I just move on from it. But someone like posted the fucking thing from it. It is literally the funniest thing I've ever seen, and it's just fucking.
It is fucking
so
funny.
stupid. It's so fucking funny though. Yeah, fucking he fucked my wife. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
Dude,
I'll go with that one.
The first See No Evil.
I also didn't want to watch that one.
You did not.
I said,
That's true.
I don't
You
want.
didn't want to watch it. We had
I
to
was like, I don't want to fucking watch this shit. Man. Yeah, I was like, come on.
But it worked
yeah.
out. That always works out that way.
No,
though.
it does. Yeah.
Dude, the first See No Evil I think might be my favorite. I fucking love that one.
Is
Marcus
that the
was
one with
there.
Marcus? Yeah.
Not only was that the one with Marcus, it was the one that had the most fucked up experience ever, and you had to be there live to experience.
You
it.
had to be there live to watch
my
it. It
God.
was crazy.
Oh my God! Yes, I just remembered that.
Some people might not know this part, but we were watching this on was it Tima or it wasn't baked yet,
No,
right?
it
was
wasn't.
Tima.
It wasn't Tima. Was
No?
it? We had,
It was like-
we had to even we went to the depths of fucking hell to find.
thought we made
some
our own
fucking
Tima
site.
room.
I don't think we could figure it out. I don't think we could figure
Maybe.
out how
We
to
tried
get
to.
it on
Did we
there.
just do it on Discord? I don't even know.
I swear we did on
I
Discord.
I swear it was Tima because that's why what happened.
Something was fucking up with it, man. It was bad too.
If you were not there for this, it kept like the video would just stop randomly, or it would like start repeating in a very specific spot. And the one that I remember the most was there's a scene where Child Kane in See No Evil, his mother is yelling at him. He's caged and he's naked, and it zooms in on his fucking little cock, and then it just starts repeatedly flashing this over and over again for a minute straight as we're all dying laughing trying to figure out how to fucking fix it. It was truly fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, that might be one of the best ones.
Yeah, we
that's
fixed
top.
it in post, but like if you were there live, then you saw this cock scene like 500 times.
Dude, that was insane. That was the most insane thing over and over.
was
We could not get it
awesome.
to work. Oh,
Yeah, that one's a fucking good one. God damn, there's so.
I'm
I
looking
mean,
back at the list here. I can't believe we watched the entire Brawl for All. We had an
that was really
entirety,
fun. Yeah,
which
that
was
really
cool
fun.
just to watch.
Was
like
I
as
there
far
for
as like
that?
watch.
You were there for it. Was us
you
and
were there.
Chris. Yeah.
Oh,
Us and
okay,
Chris.
wow.
But it was cool because like watching the entire Brawl for All in its entirety was just a cool experience because I don't think I've ever seen it from start to finish. So that was sweet.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was fucking fun.
Still
Watching the fucking yes, you have. Watching the Power Rangers movie together was fun.
Oh, dude, the moment the boys are back in.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
all timer shit. That was
Um,
fun. SGH is fun, man. I like that a lot.
I was gonna say the one time we watched Adam Sandler movie, The Longest Yard, that was awesome.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
Adam-
yeah.
Yeah, that was,
True. Yeah, Steve Austin said what in the movie, right?
yeah,
That
of
was
course.
Yeah. Looking out for you, Steve. Don't forget that. Yeah, that's a good one. The one where we watched not Pride, it was Hustle.
It was Hustle. Yeah, Hustle 3.
Hustle.
Yeah, it's right
No,
in there.
don't say
with
that.
Hustle 3.
Don't say it, man. That was like one of my favorites. We never
we
got
had
to
like
see
a
it.
legendary Hustle
It was-
recording.
it
It was
would've been-
like
It would have been the best one ever.
yeah, we finished it and we said, "Wow, that was the best SGH we've ever done."
It was.
And then I looked at it and I said, "Wow, the audio is so fucked up on this."
What happened to it? Like,
Because it recorded everything on all the tracks, so everything was all together on all the tracks. I'm sure anyone who's ever used OBS
sure.
has run into that fucking problem where like you look at a recording, you're
Yeah.
like fuck, everything's on the same track.
damn.
And yeah, so that was very sad. I tried super hard. I spent like
You did.
4 or 5 days like just trying to go through the audio and like just save anything I could. I was like trying to
Yeah.
fucking, I was like, maybe if I like double down the audio and I can remove it. And I was like, no, it's so ingrained. All of it's so ingrained with it. Yeah, it's tough.
Because it was fucking amazing, but I legit think it's impossible to fix unless you're like a goddamn genius. I think Beefy even tried too, and it was like just not fucking happening.
Yeah,
it's
it's just not
impossible.
happening.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
sadly. The Ruins of Alf asked, you got a 12-hour flight to your next hypothetical DPW Japan show. What movie are you watching on the way there?
That's a question for you, Tony.
Well, see, we would watch. I mean, me and Johnny before you just decided to move. We were.
You
gonna
did move
watch-
from us, and that was, I mean, that's an underrated, disrespectful part of the trip that
We
we,
were-
don't really
I was
talk
forced.
about enough. Well, you offered, I feel like. You raised your hand and said, please, can I move? And they said, okay. And I thought
Oh
that was
no,
pretty
no! I
fucked
raised
up.
my hand and said, "Wow, it's stinky over here."
Well, that's because I shit my pants full of doo-doo, but I thought that we were all...
My point was
Yeah.
we were gonna all watch. We were all watching Dude, Where's My Car? Is what we
We
did.
were watching
yeah.
Dude, Where's My Car? First, though, Tony, we were watching Austin Powers.
Oh, we
that's
did
true.
watch Austin Powers. Good movie.
James left, so we put Austin Powers in the middle seat in TV and then watched other stuff separately as well. It was a
We
good
did.
time.
Yeah.
What about you, James? What are you watching on your next flight?
I would say The Whale, but I'm not
you
finishing
wouldn't.
The Whale in 12 hours.
You wouldn't say The Whale.
There was a 14-hour movie, so I probably wouldn't watch The Whale.
You wouldn't fucking watch
it's
The Whale. You
12
haven't
hours.
watched the fucking
So-
Whale.
I've never
And
seen
I
The
wish you
Whale.
would stop fucking saying you watched The Whale.
It's spoken like somebody who's just dude.
Well, I thought it was like
On
a
the- on
bond.
the
We
flight.
were bonding
There was
together.
there
on
was
the way
two
there.
bathrooms, and you
Yeah,
didn't go
my
either of
pants
them.
were one of them.
No, that's 3.
Oh, well, this was
So,
fucked up.
Yeah,
Tony?
I would definitely watch. No, I would watch The Whale, but there's not enough time, so I'd probably have to go with Friday. Just the last, just the first 30 minutes.
First,
Of it,
just the one.
because that's all I got to see on the plane. So that's all I want to see when I go back is the first 30 minutes for 12 hours.
Well, we'll do that next time, okay? I'll make sure you do that. I'll watch
Well,
that
thank
with
you.
you for sure. I got no problem watching that.
Yeah, well, we are going back.
I fucking hope so. Tony's coming.
You guys speak
Yeah.
into existence.
All right, we're going. Breastination Unknown Booby. All right, you're got a fucked up name. The retro review has been the calling card of the podcast for nearly 3 years. Other than the Christmas 2012 Raw that Johnny mentioned a few weeks back, have there been any other shows that were so bad that weren't worth reviewing, or you just decided not to do? I know there's one. I think
What was
there's.
it?
I have the notes here for it because I remember how much I fucking hated it. It was a fucking episode of fucking Impact from 2013, but I don't remember what the
okay.
crux of the episode was. I was at Deb's watching it. We got halfway through it. It was like an hour 20 episode, and I was 40 minutes in, and I hadn't seen any matches, and I was like, this is fucking bad. I'm not fucking talking about this show. And I think that's exactly how I wrote it to you guys too. And then we watched
Stupid
something
fucking
else.
show. Piece of shit. What was the test said that one time?
Dude, we almost didn't watch the Slammies because James almost destroyed it.
Yeah,
Well-
there's many times where I'll message these guys, like I'm coming off like a 15-hour wrestling watch bender, right? And like I go to see what we're watching this week. I check it out, and I message them. I get through like 10, 15 minutes of shot. I just message them like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing this week, guys. This shit, I can't watch this shit. And that happens a lot, but
But he pulls through.
I
He pulls
fucking we
through.
get to it, and we fucking.
I don't know if
rock
there's
it.
ever been one you've. I feel like
I
it might only be
don't know
me.
I don't know if I've ever vetoed an episode.
It
no.
might have been only me, and I've done it twice.
If he vetoes it, then I know it's bad. Like if he
Yeah,
vetoes it, I
I'll
know
take
it's
some
bad.
shit. Yeah, I'll deal with some bullshit, man.
I know it's gonna be a good one when Johnny says, "Hey Tony, do you watch the show yet?" And I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go."
It was a TNA.
Yeah,
one.
I think in the order of watching, it's like you watch it first, then Tony watches it, and then I watch it.
I think
Yeah,
that's
you'll
right.
you'll ask me, did you watch this? Because if you didn't, we should find something else.
Yeah, like I'll give you the respect that if you already watched it, I won't waste your time. I still have my notes from that Christmas Raw that this person just brought up because my notes say Deadlock notes Christmas 2012. Fuck this show. That's the title
Oh,
of the
nice.
notes. Damn, I'll have to try to find these. Maybe I'll put it on Patreon or something. My notes for this shit because I was pissed. I was so mad. Let's see. CTFB throwing rubber chickens in the ring during a Cody match asks, "What's one podcast review that you think will outlast you three? Congrats on the 200 episodes. Thank you."
I think for me, or like I probably wouldn't say for me, but I think the episode is probably the Pastamania one. I think just
Oh,
because
yeah. True.
it's a more relevant to most fans thing than XWF
Right.
is.
That's
Mhm.
But
true.
they're probably on the same level. I think Hogan is probably one of the highest rated Deadlock
Yeah.
characters of all time.
You're right. You're right.
He's a high-rated Deadlock.
He's got a lot of fucking moments. Yeah, Pastamania is definitely. I mean, obviously, it wasn't even like the episode. It was just a one-off line that I didn't even know that I said when I brought up the fucking Goldberg eats score on the long way sign.
Yeah, I was just
But
gonna say that. That's definitely
already
a moment that'll. It's
way
already outlived
past
us. People have no
Yeah.
idea that where
It's
that
already
came from.
way fucking past us. Yeah, like stuff like that. The Fuck You Kane episode was, I think that's like, I think that's way funnier than anything I've ever been a part
It
of.
is funny. Yeah,
It's
it
so
is
fucked
funny.
up. Like I think that'll, but yeah, I think Pastamania and XWF are probably like those will way past when we're gone. People will like reference that shit. They're still like, I think there's people that say, or maybe not, brother, that don't even know like anything about this show.
Yeah, or maybe not, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Ives asks, "Is Bret Hart really on 3 strikes?"
Oh no,
Well,
not
yes.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, We took one away.
Oh my!
Didn't we take one away? I thought we did.
Yeah,
take one
because he
away.
scammed $10,000 from the high school ROTC.
Yeah, so we took one away. We took one away from
But
him.
how?
He's on-
Tony
I don't
gave
know
him 10 in a row or
if
something.
that's what I mean. It was never really like.
from shotgun Saturday, or not shotgun.
There's a commission here,
Slammies.
asshole.
From the Slammies,
Yeah,
you got a
you
couple
can't just
strikes on the
do it,
Slammies.
Tony. You
yeah,
gotta like.
there's a strike commission here, man. Come on.
Yeah, we kind of like
There's a
have
board
to
of
agree
directors.
on it. Yeah, like it's you can't just willy nilly throw out strikes, and everybody would have some fucking strikes.
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean?
Sean
No,
would've
this
been
was
striked
warranted.
out.
Well, Sean,
yeah,
Sean is striked out, but that's to be done. You know, like everybody understands that Sean's to be striked out. But Brett
He's about
is
to
now.
be. He's about to be put out here in a minute when his Marty Jannetty joint comes out on
you're
Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah,
so,
you're fucking
hey,
right.
you
Oh
better,
my,
better
yeah.
count your strikes right now, buddy.
So I mean, I wouldn't say that Bret Hart has any strikes, but maybe I'm
He's got -1 strikes
not on
for
the
me.
show. On the show, he hasn't struck out. I don't
He's-
think so.
He's got 2
Scammed.
strikes. He's still going. He's still.
How did he
at
get
that.
2 strikes from the Slammies?
The Slammy, bro.
What, from
I already
dancing?
explained it.
He was dancing.
It wasn't dancing, bro.
What was the other one?
That was
Tony is he's branching off.
He's starting a fucking commission behind our back.
commission these nuts? Okay, that's what I say.
Well, don't
Tony's
say that. That's not good.
putting
to
all
say.
the strikes in a boat and taking them off and starting his new.
I'm
company.
letting you know. They asked the question. I'm answering it. Okay.
What was
They
the
wanna
question?
It was, does Bret Hart have 3 strikes?
No, the answer's no.
Okay.
know? Yeah, because he got 2. That's
Good
right.
answer.
Yeah, like I said, answer's no.
1997, Kane eating mountain oysters with Doink the Clown White asks, would y'all ever consider bringing on guests similar to Talk is Jericho, etc.? We've talked
That goes
ab-
super well for the Talk is Jericho.
First of all, yeah, it's great for his show. Second of all,
That goes super well.
we've
Right.
talked about it. I mean, there's like, obviously we have friends that we would enjoy talking wrestling with. One, the times we do the show, no one is around for.
Absurd, man.
It's very rare that it's a time where anyone that is a normal human being would fucking be around to do it. So like that always gets in the way. And also we are out of our minds.
There's also 200 episodes of lore they would have to catch up on because I refuse.
Yeah.
I'm
to
not catching
do
them up.
my
No,
jokes.
Yeah, no way. No way. I'm getting my little fucking jokes in. And the boys will laugh.
There's a couple things. There's a couple things about it. Having 4 people on a podcast is kind of hard. Also, I think
Especially with us. I mean, like,
just having people to get their moments. Someone's going to be left out for sure, and then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you know feelings are going to be hurt and whatever. But also before you joined Johnny,
oh, yeah, you guys did have guests.
when Marcus was on and off the show, it wasn't really. I guess it was co-host, not guest, because
Okay.
guest is different than co-host. You know, like we're asking them a question. But when Marcus was like, you know, his job was going crazy and he was like not able to be on the show, we were deciding maybe we should do like a rotating guest and have people come on every once in a while. That was kind of
Sure.
an idea we floated by. You came on, you crushed it, and then you stayed for life. So that was
that was
that's what
very
that
cool.
put the
Warmed
end
my
of
heart.
that. But
I
that
feel
was
like
awesome.
your reviews before I came on were also very different. So you probably
yeah.
could have gotten away with having rotating guests.
I just wanted to talk about Joshi wrestling.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
That's true.
but there was a vision, I guess, of being more so. So, like, you know, I was talking about WWE or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was pretty negative because I already didn't like I wasn't watching. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You were watching it for the show.
Yeah, I was watching for the
Yeah.
show. Like I already wasn't. I think I stopped watching. Like for real, like full time. Stopped watching. 2016 or the beginning of
Okay.
2017. It was like right after that
Sure.
Dean Ambrose AJ Styles SmackDown run.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
yes.
And I was like, all right, man, I'm out. So like, I watched from like CM Punk return the first time, or not return, but where he was about to leave, you know, Money in the Bank, to like that era. And like, I wasn't watching consistently a lot. Like I would watch for 3 months and then I'd stop, and then I'd be like,
Right.
oh, okay, I'll come back for 3 months and I'll stop. So yeah, the early show was like, can we do everything?
You were trying to review every show, right?
Yeah, we were going to talk about the whole week in wrestling. I feel like is what
That's right.
our stuff was,
Which is just
but-
impossible because like I'm such a niche watcher of wrestling. Like I don't care about a lot of this
Well,
shit.
from what I understand, you don't watch anything.
And I never have, and that's really and honestly that really
And
comes
Super
down
Dragon
to
really fucked up this show.
yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really the SoCal scene really did damage to my viewing, and that
That's
really
right. Yeah, that I
has to
think
come
that's-
down to the release schedule of PWG. So.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, that's what made the early episodes different. Was the PWG release schedule for sure?
Yeah, I
I
think
mean
so,
that
too.
changed everything. Marcus
I think
quit
so, too.
watching wrestling and moved on to a new job because what was
Entirely.
the point? Yeah, what was the
Yeah.
fucking point?
He
You
was
know what I
waiting
mean?
for that DVD. He never got it, and it just
Never got it.
took forever. and
No
it just never
streaming
came.
Yeah,
service.
fuck you, man.
no Reseda building.
Yeah.
He was waiting
No
for
Legion
Bola, and it just
Larry.
never came to his door. And he
Yeah,
just
the only
was
guest we're
upset.
gonna have on is Super Dragon and ask why do you not have a
Why'd
live
you-
stream
why did you do?
service?
Why'd you do this to us, man? The fuck is your problem? What did you do this to us for?
We almost had a guest.
Oh yeah, we did.
Tony, I was just about to bring that up. I didn't know if we wanted to talk about
Yeah,
that though.
we didn't do it. Nothing happened. There was nothing.
yeah?
even-
Can we talk
didn't
about that?
It didn't happen.
This is
We
the
just-
funny. This exists.
We won't go too far into it, but we were offered a interview, and we went over it for a few days between ourselves.
We legit had it was a real discussion until it stopped being a real discussion about
Yeah.
doing it. And I want you to know, if it would have happened, it would have been the greatest fucking thing we've ever done.
Yeah, we all also would have been blacklisted big
I don't.
big
Yeah, I
style.
don't.
We
I
would
don't
have
think we could
never
ever
been able
aired
to
it.
do it
We would have
again.
Never. We probably would have been able to air it like the way
We would have
wanted
aired
to do
it. We would have aired it,
Someone would have aired it.
and it would have
Would've
been the funniest fucking thing ever.
Because
And
we didn't want to ask like this. Oh, how did you get into wrestling? Like those questions.
we wanted
don't
to
interest
ask
us,
our
you know?
questions.
Yeah, make it very
and someday-
deadlock.
Someday we might try that, because there's like what's that fucking there's like Theo Vaughn, is that his name? Like
Yeah. Okay.
like guys like that do fucking
Riff Raff.
insane. That is Riff Raff. Fucking holy shit! I've never made that connection. That's insane. People that do like kind of you go into it knowing what you're gonna get. If we had that, it would be fine. But maybe someday we will. Maybe that's the next step. It would have been the greatest fucking thing ever. Just
Yeah.
talking about doing it,
They would have had a good time.
I was like it was so fucking funny. I think us talking about what we were gonna ask them exists. Like
It
that.
does.
Yeah. Maybe you'll hear it someday. It's that cutting room floor stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been so good. But yeah, so it's just tough. It's just tough to have a guest on here, really, to get to back to the question, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
DPW Bang Bus asks, I recently listened to an older episode in the Patreon shoutout segment. Felt so innocent. What went wrong? I'm not sure. DPW Bang Bus. What do you fucking think went wrong?
It went wrong when the patrons tried to pop the boys. That's what happened.
The introduction of Dick the Cock Johnson was the
How did that start? I don't remember.
I actually have no fucking idea.
I really don't remember, and like
I have
because
no idea, but that was
it
it.
surely had to have been one person, but like how did it get to be more?
Is it related to the Rock fleshlight, or it has nothing to do with that?
Dude, I don't know what that is.
If,
Still,
Tony, whatever that is, it probably is.
the
That.
Rock
I'll
fleshlight
tell you
is a
that
real
much, yeah.
bit on the show. Huh?
maybe somebody can go back and let us know when that started.
I'll tell you one thing, man. I think the Dick the Cock Johnson thing, and then the Dick the Cock Johnson thing showing up on other podcasts, which then in turn turned into more Dick the Cock Johnsons worldwide, was definitely what changed the Patreon shoutouts.
Once people realized that like they could say funny things, and we would go, "Oh yeah, that's pretty funny." Then,
Some of them are legitimately funny. There are
Some
some
of them are
funny.
shoot
Some of you are
funny.
funny as hell. I give you that. Some of you are
Some
not.
of you put names that like you're trying to like get us in trouble by saying, and that's why it doesn't
Yeah.
get read. So can
Yeah,
you like
stop.
yeah, there
figure
are
it
some
out,
that
man.
are like, we can't read that. There's no way.
can
we
you
can
figure
read
it
that.
out, like, and stop asking why it didn't get read? Probably because your name is fucking crazy, man.
And you should be. You should probably. You
Unless
probably
your
shouldn't
name's
even
like
have that
Trevor
name.
or something. And we just
Yeah,
I'm
man,
sorry
just
about that,
fucking yeah.
You
Well, that
shouldn't have
sometimes it
that name.
happens. Well, I mean, thankfully MJF came up with Dick Duck Cock Johnson and started it all, and that was pretty good.
Oh,
I'm
of
glad
course.
he
He also ate the corn the long way. Thank you, Reddit.
Stone Cold Steve Austin singing Bullet with a Name asks, if Deadlock never reached these heights, well, that's nice of you to say, what would you all be doing instead? And what the dog doing? Oh, what the dog doing was also a fucking
Oh, that's a good
Patreon
one.
craze.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
What would we all be doing? Fucking, I mean,
Same thing. Probably.
like, yeah, I mean, like, well, James would not talk to us. James
Oh,
would be
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I'd be gone. Well, I'd probably still talk to you guys.
Yeah, you're
I
right. You're
imagine.
right. But you were done content creating.
Yep, I was done.
Yeah, you were out.
And I
You
pulled
think you would have
back
came
in.
back or no?
I don't know, man. I really enjoy my job.
Yeah, sure.
I went through a few jobs at the time because like YouTube wasn't doing so hot. So I was like, oh, I should probably start looking into like real jobs. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, trying to figure out something. Else.
Sure.
Then I went to the marina, which I enjoyed a lot. You know,
I remember.
what I mean?
I've heard. I remember this.
Beers on the job, you know what I mean? The honey's coming on the boat, you know what I mean? All I gotta do is say, yeah, I gotta get the boat over there to the left a little bit and then tie him up on the dock, go back, you know, beer's waiting for me in there, got the TV, Hulu on. It was good, you know,
Yeah.
good job. And I was like, I think I found my calling. I said, you know, cost of living in North Carolina is pretty subdued. I was making pretty all right money. It's like, I think I'm done. I think, and at the time I was super out of wrestling. Like I was like, I'll call it. I'll call it right here. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I was feeling good.
Good run.
Then I fucking texted Tony one day. I fucking shouldn't have done that. Should have done that.
Nah, you should have, bro.
Because that shit pulled me right back in. I texted Tony.
Not to say it was a one-off. We've been talking about doing something together forever, though. You know.
But
No,
it was
you're right, Tony, you're
Last,
right.
You know, the last ditch effort.
It was literally.
Hail Mary.
I've gone as far as I can go content creation wise. I think. Like, you know, other than that, I'd just be making, and that was a lie. I was totally lying to myself at the time, but I had to tell myself something to get myself from not coming back to it.
Sure.
But I texted Tony at the gym and I said, damn, man, I kind of want to try like a group thing. I was like, I never done a group thing. I was always just myself doing my own thing. And I want to try a group thing. So I fucking texted Tony because Tony's amazing and I love Tony. And I was like, we should try to do a group thing. And then I was talking to Marcus at the time too. Tony knew Marcus too. And we talked to him and he was super into it. That was awesome. So we did Deadlock and I fucking here I am. And we're doing Deadlock. Dude, I remember there's some days where we do the pod on Sunday. I'd edit it,
God.
put it up
For Monday.
and then go to work.
Yeah.
Bro, dude,
through
those
the
Sunday
night.
night recording sessions, because we had to do it because there were pay-per-views. It would be like I would work at the bar Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then come home after that, and then record the pod and watch the pay-per-view and watch.
Fuck.
It was like the craziest shit. It was
I have
insane how we did it.
I genuinely have no idea how we made it out of that.
I really don't know either.
3 jobs on Steam group chat.
3 jobs, 3 YouTube channels, doing a pod on Steam group chat at 12 a.m. on a Thursday.
That was around. That was around the time we were doing more with Deadlock. We were doing articles and music videos and all this other stuff. It was like
Hell
so
yeah.
much with
Merch
Deadlock.
was we were doing and the sex on the show. We were reviewing fucking AEW retro and I think I don't know if the fucking if we were still talking about weekly news still.
Yeah, there was news, retro, Dynamite, and then I think sometimes the WWE pay-per-view on top of that.
Fucking Dark Side.
Oh, we did Dark Side
yeah,
also.
You're right.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You know. So yeah, I mean, I think the original question was what we'd be doing. We would just be doing what we were doing. We'd still be doing what we were doing. But just
with a
without
job.
Deadlock.
Yeah.
We'd all probably
Right.
still, because Johnny wasn't gonna not.
I was
work
not
anymore.
leaving.
Yeah,
No
he
way.
would have stayed there. We'd probably all 3 have jobs and keep doing YouTube or whatever. James
Yeah.
wouldn't, but
I
you
wouldn't
know.
have been. Yeah, but
I think you would have came back.
I think so too. I
One of
think,
your boys
you
would
know.
have hit you up to play video games.
Yeah,
and
we
there
would
would
just
have
said,
been
"Hey,
a
we
lot.
miss you. Come
yeah,
play."
you're right.
And
been a
I would
lot.
invite you on stream or something, and you were like, "Oh, this is fun." Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Here's a question from Ayo. What in the dick that Cock Johnson is going on with James Twitter likes? It's literally just boobies. Crazy
What?
name.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're lying on my name.
What's your favorite bit from the last 200 episodes? We actually did have a thread on our Patreon asking everyone what their favorite Deadlock moments were. There's a lot of crazy shit. Some shit that I don't even remember. Like, I mean, hamburger or hot dog style is like so. It feels a million years
Is
ago.
that the
but
first Q&A?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was just like the most popular one. It might have been the only one we've ever uploaded. A lot of people saying Foresight Hulk Hogan is like their favorite fucking thing.
it just lives outside of like the context of whatever it was.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Someone here says James saying for Roman to stink face Rikishi on SmackDown. I don't
That
know
was
when
pretty
you
good.
would have
That
said
was pretty
that.
good. Yeah,
I have
remember
no
that?
idea
You were
what that is.
You're gonna have Roman do Birakishi. It was awesome.
Oh, that's not a bad gimmick then.
James saying he was going to give out fentanyl to kids on Halloween.
Yeah, well, that's a good one. I mean,
When James told Luchasaurus to stop doing moonsaults, you asshole.
hey, he did, and he won a title. So
That's
I'm just
true.
saying, bro. I mean,
That's
I just
true.
saying.
Some
Come
of
on,
my
man.
some of my favorites from AEW was with us breaking down Cody's promo. That was pretty good.
Oh, those were
Oh, wow, yeah.
insane.
And
yeah,
then
what an era.
us spitting on NXT every week.
The rating seg.
Oh yeah, man.
Wow.
The war against fucking NXT.
Why was Zeba Rush?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that was classic Chicago.
From the meetup,
Yeah.
you're gonna play
Wow.
that.
I wonder how that would have changed our history by doing that at the meetup.
Dude, if we would have pressed button 3,
Option C.
we would have went nuts. Ah!
You would have heard a pin drop, or it would have been the funniest thing ever. So
I think it
I'm
would.
not
I
sure.
still think it would have been funny. I would have laughed.
Someone says the Jimmy Hart, Tony Khan impressions are always good. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. James having a stroke. Do you remember this?
I do. Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember this.
Me and you
because
could not believe what had just happened, John.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it recently. That's the only reason I remember it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone like linked it to me. I was like, holy
Oh,
shit.
Speaking of clips, I saw recently when I said shoot Abe Lincoln.
Oh yeah, wow, that was like one of the first retros. It felt like.
Yeah. Oh, that was really fucking
It
early,
was
wasn't
early.
it? Yeah. Oh my god, the joke book. That was like,
Oh yeah.
Dude,
wow.
that is legendary. You just brought that up. And
Did
said, "Yeah,
I just
got this
do
thing."
that for
you,
fucking
yeah,
just
You
cause?
just had it, and you said, "Hey, I got
Wow.
this joke book." I don't even know how you acquired
Why
it.
the
but you're
fuck
like,
did I have that?
someone sent it to you, or you bought it, or you saw it, or something? I don't remember, but
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
they were the best jokes ever.
There's a bunch of shit here that The Rock fleshlight and James saying, "Or else you fuck my pussy." Ah.
Genuinely have no idea what that is. What was that from?
It
You-
doesn't say.
Fuck my pussy, ah. Glad that stuck with you.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Fuck
what the
my
fuck that
pussy,
is.
ah. Look at that, man.
Oh my, Corsica Joe. Corsica Joe.
Corsica Joe was a 1 second reference on that show that has now
He was
lived.
there. He was there just for the one part of the show, and he became a
He
legend.
said, "This is Corsica Joe," and then he just said, "Well, I'm gonna take over." That's nuts! Wow.
One of my favorites that lives on is the D'Lo Brown Blackula. Blackula.
Oh my god, that's probably the first thing that ever
wow.
left our circle.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, that was.
Blackula. Ah.
Yeah.
All right, Shaq.
An early one for me is the card WCW card battle you guys had that one time.
That was
like
another
a-
thing that I don't know why we did.
pulled like the Chris Benoit joint. Oh, but we just both had them.
How but why did we both have? Like, how is that possible that we both had
we
those?
were giving we were putting WCW cards in our merch, and then you had a
Yeah.
pack for some
I
reason.
just
don't
I had a whole box.
Yeah, that's
no.
crazy.
Mae Young stinky pussy.
Oh yeah, that's for real.
Wow, there's so much here.
Marcus coming back or being on the pod next week or saying yo.
Oh my god!
The Marcus Yo soundbite is legendary. I don't
I don't
know
know
what
if he
episode
ever
that
knows.
was.
Does he know that?
Nah.
I don't
he
think he
doesn't.
knows.
He
No
doesn't
way.
know.
No way. Marcus,
Oh
we
my
always say
God.
Marcus will be back next week. Marcus, what'd you think of the show? Johnny would just say it every week.
Yo. God, what a fucked up show this is, man.
Rob Van Dam. Remember Rob Van
That
Dam?
was before me.
Ro
think.
Van
Oh,
Dam
dude,
is.
sign the comic, Rob Van Dam.
Oh, the RVD comic. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that
Where
is
he-
good.
We bought a fucking comic from RVD's eBay store, and they messaged us and said that it couldn't be autographed.
They said
That
they're
is
out of no. They
fucking
said they're
good.
out of signed copies.
RVD store said they're out of signed RVD autographs.
RVD's official store.
That's crazy. Tony wanting Brandy Rhodes' feet. I remember that one.
Oh,
That never
wow,
actually
yeah.
happened. I think there's a
Oh,
lie.
that's weird. I remember that
Okay,
vividly.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's very strange that you say that. There's so many things that from this show that I'll never be able to remember all these, but I'm glad all of you do, and I'm glad you all enjoy this fucking show. All right, well there you go. That's the Q&A. Thanks for asking the questions.
The
Now-
longest Q&A of all
Long
time.
way.
You like
Call that
that?
hot dog style Q&A.
And now let's talk about SmackDown.
All right, time to get into SmackDown, December 6th, 2001.
Oh.
No, man, there was a cold open. All right, there's a lot that happened here.
All right, well, I like this song.
Yeah, well, the song will come after the cold open for the 100,000th episode in a row. So last Monday, Vince.
Hey, fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you, man.
Fuck
you
you.
fucking talking about it. Fuck you.
Yeah, let him
pussy,
know,
ah.
both of you. James or Johnny, let him know. One of you. I'm not
Yeah,
taking
thank you,
sides.
Tony.
I'm right down
Thank
the
you.
middle.
Yeah, love no Tony.
Yeah, let
Happy
him know,
200
Tony.
episode, everybody. Cold open. Last Monday, Vince made a match with Kurt and Vince versus The Rock and Trish Stratus,
Correct. This
where the
Yes.
loser has to kiss the other's ass.
Is this maybe the longest cold open of like recapping one match that we've seen on one of these shows?
Yeah, they pretty much just played the whole joint.
It feels like the whole fucking match.
Well, there's a lot of history here, Johnny, because Rock kisses Trish. Remember the kiss?
I feel like you almost forgot my name there.
Whatever. Thank you, Joe. Rock and Trish had a kiss, and it was electric. Back
Is that the
then.
one where The Rock started petting his cock and said, "Whoa, now, goddamn, look at the cock right there. Now, whoa, now."
Not even
No, he
close
just
at
full
all.
on fucking open mouth tongue, and
That was
then
Lillian, wasn't it?
he raises the people's eyebrow. They show it in this video.
He says,
Oh, no,
"Look
I
at
mean, I was
the
talking the
tongue."
one where he's petting his cock.
Oh,
Whoa, now,
like Pets
goddamn, now,
Pecker.
goddamn,
Yeah,
look at
that
that.
was Lillian.
Yes,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was Lillian. But this was, yes.
Whoa, Nelly. Yeah,
Whoa, now, goddamn, my cock big.
I
Look
got a
at that
big
now.
old fat old dick. I got it. Whoa, look at this fucking thing here.
We gotta watch that eventually, right?
Yeah, we will.
So these dudes were fucking insane. Kurt and Vince versus The Rock and Trish Stratus, and a loser has to kiss the other's ass match.
But it was specifically SmackDown. Kiss the loser's ass on SmackDown match.
Y'all gotta watch this fucking show, man.
Please watch SmackDown for fuck's sake.
So they had the match. Chris Jericho interfered. He hit the lion salt on The Rock.
He just runs in and does it.
Hell yeah, that's his move, damn it. He hit
Trish
on The
also
Rock.
stomped Vince's balls crazy in the match, and then Kurt glommed her from behind and killed her.
Vince called that just one spot.
Please step on my balls.
Whoa, Nelly! Whoa!
Down, big fella. Whoa.
So The Rock kicked out at 2 of the lion salt to the dismay of Vince McMahon.
Yes.
Vince then chases Trish out of the match, up the ramp. But then at the top of the ramp, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, kicks Vince's ass, and jaw jacks Kurt Angle in the ring.
Kicks the shit out of him too, and Vince's nose is busted open as well. There's also techno music playing. That's the song for this.
When Trish stepped on his balls, the blood started coming on his nose. Crazy. So The
was a
Rock
line he
then
did.
hits the rock bottom on Kurt Angle, and he wins the match.
Count to fall, and kiss my ass,
Jim Ross fucking hates Vince McMahon.
dude. Yeah, well, because he just had to kiss Vince's ass.
So it ends with Vince making a crazy face
He's
as
horrified.
Rock fucking puckers up his lips.
What was the Rock shirt that said? Didn't he have a shirt that said something about lips?
It said, "Whoa, Nelly, whoa, I'm a fuck the pie, whoa."
Pussy pie.
That was on the back. The front said, "Just bring it."
He had "How's your lips?" Remember that shirt?
What was the back
I
of it?
said, "Just fuck it." In the back of it
How's your
said,
lips?
"Whoa, Nelly, got the pie, I'm a fuck
Good
it."
for
Back,
my
okay,
balls.
the front said "How's your?" Here, I'm gonna send you the shirt. It says "How's
Sure,
your
okay.
lips?"
Yeah.
And then
That was your
and then-
labia, is what it said. And on the back it said,
Pussy
"It's
labia.
all right, whoa, Nelly."
I remember that one.
Just
That was
cooking.
good shit.
If you smell. No, it
Smell
says
it.
"How's your lips?" And then the question mark was also the Brahma Bull. And then
Okay.
the back says "'Cause they're gonna get slapped off your face!" Exclamation.
Whoa!
How are your lips? Fucking Rock eyebrow. Fucking boom.
Fucked.
How's your lips? I'm the Rock, yo.
And with the fucking emoji taking the picture.
This was around the time the Rock had some of like he had a shitty run of shirts. I remember. They were
Well, his
just-
shirt that he's wearing on this show is a shirt with a quote on the front and then in quotes on the back is
Back
also
one says,
a
"Whoa,
Rock
Nelly,
quote.
whoa,
Hey,
Cotton
crazy
getting
fella.
crazy back here."
Yeah.
And on the front it says, "Just bring it."
The Rock.
That's the Rock. The Rock has his quote of me.
Just
Just bring it on the front and whoa,
Whoa.
Nelly crazy big cock on the back.
Look at it.
Whoa, Nelly, and a horse on the back.
Yeah, back up. My cock's huge. On the front, just bring it in American font.
the front says, "How's your lips?" The back says, "Whoa, Nelly, whoa."
It's in quotations though.
On the back it says, "Yes, I'm talking about your pussy lips." Whoa.
It says, "Dash the Rock." Because I
The
said
Rock should
that.
have let us do his merch. I think we probably still could.
Yeah, that's why Austin was kicking your ass in the merch sales, man. Because you have it like that's not that
No
much.
way.
No way.
Fucking idiot.
Austin's merch was way better.
The
Idiot,
beautiful
dumbass
people.
bitch.
Ow!
Oh, the beautiful people.
Dude, I don't know if there might not be a colder transition than the glass spot breaking through the SmackDown logo.
No, that is awesome. That is crazy.
It's the fucking coolest thing
The
ever.
fist part or the Shane one?
The Shane one.
the Shane
Okay,
one
yeah.
is so good.
Yeah, the belly to belly through the glass that breaks through the SmackDown logo. It is
I like
fucking
Ray jumping
the
off
best.
the cage. I think that was in there at one point or something.
That is pretty good too, yeah. Do you like the zoom in on Kane's face? It's just Kane.
Oh yeah, he's fine. By the way, at this point.
Yeah, he's okay. He's normal.
Yeah.
Listen, anybody with blue eyes, by the way, you can be in this intro.
What about the
That's fine.
SmackDown intro with all the white and the Undertaker? You remember that one? That was good.
Oh, that's
Was
like
that
06
I
era.
won't be denied?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
like the
is.
worst one ever.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
That's
horrible.
such a crazy year. Why was the aesthetic of that just shit? Like,
They just figured out how to use green screens. They
yeah,
said, "Oh,
they were
fuck.
super into that. Like, I
Oh,
feel like
fuck."
TNA did the green screen joint better than SmackDown did,
They did,
Yeah.
yeah.
which is
And
nuts.
that was years before it.
Well, The Rock and Stone Cold, who are respectively the World Heavyweight Champion and the WWF Champion currently, are going to be facing Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho here tonight in the main event.
Yeah, but guys, we're in enemy territory tonight. We're in Chicago, Allstate Arena, AEW.
Oh shit,
Dude, CM Punk's coming. Y'all are never going to be the same.
Didn't you hear the chants when The Rock comes out? CM
I
Punk,
did.
CM
Yeah, the
Punk, CM
the collision
Punk.
files are all here.
I remember that. I remember when Punk hit him with the clothesline too. Yeah, that was hot.
That was pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, that was cool. Did you like the graphic for the tag match with the solid black background?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
they
was
were
awesome.
rocking. I mean, on the 4-3 TV, that probably looked awesome.
It was cool,
Probably,
yeah.
it probably was pretty
I think
sweet.
Carrie had Marilyn Manson in the background. It was awesome. Who cares?
Aw.
Well, we start off here tonight with Edge, Big Show, and Kane versus William Regal and the Dudley Boys.
This is a collision main event if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it has to be.
Edge is the Intercontinental Champion. He looks fucking great. And the Dudleys are the tag champions, and they are also accompanied by Stacy Keibler.
Yeah, so last Monday, Taz came on the Tron from WWF New York, where he spent a lot of his career actually in WWF. And
WWF New York.
yeah,
He spent a lot of his time there serving hamburgers.
him and Lance Storm were there a lot.
Yeah.
And William Regal was looking at him on the Tron, trying to figure out who this was.
Well, Taz was looking down at him somehow from the
Because
Tron.
that's live, transmitted live from the network, of
Yeah,
course.
it was shot
The
straight down.
WWF
And,
New York private line.
yeah, of
And
course.
William Regal was looking at him, and Edge then just speared him.
Yeah, he speared him off from the side of the stage and fucks him up until the refs break it up. I guess they had a match at Survivor Series, and Regal fucking probably knucks them and won.
Yeah, they'll face again at Vengeance for the IC title.
Sure, okay.
There are so many pay-per-views in this era where Regal faces for the IC or European title. It's like all of them.
Yeah, he does.
It's legit, all of them. Yeah, for real. I fully expected it to be Edge, Big Show, and Taz. Taz is not in this match. It's Kane.
Well, he's at WWF New York.
Oh, he always will be.
For the rest of his fucking career, he'll be there. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, Kane weighs 326 here. He is
Wow.
That's a
fucking
stout man.
brick. He is a brick house, man.
that's
Well,
crazy.
don't worry,
Wow.
your shit will be done here in a minute.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you are an asshole very soon.
Nah, he's still got the summer coming up, bro. It's a good looking summer.
Summer of Kane?
Just down the road. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he could win the tag titles with Big Show because they're facing the Dudleys at the pay per view. So there's
Oh.
Shit, yeah, you're right, man. I mean,
You're
that's what
right.
people were really begging for at the time, too.
The Kane Big Show tag title run.
that. Dude,
Yeah, we fucking love that.
they
shit.
killed all of WCW and ECW just so we could have Big Show and Kane versus the Dudley Boys at the pay per view. So glad. So good.
The Dudleys just have WWF tag titles, right? Not the WCW.
That's right. That's correct. Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. I think they already unified them and everything at this point.
Oh,
so
sure. Okay.
I don't think there's any roaming titles left, right?
Oh,
It's just-
never mind. Maybe I was wrong about the Regal thing because I think Edge unified the U.S. title at Survivor Series as well.
yeah, I believe
With
all
the
those.
IC,
I
right?
I think they
those
unified all of
joints
them
got
except for
unified.
the World
Okay.
Heavyweight title or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So Dudley Boys do come out with the Duchess of Dudleyville, Stacy Keibler, which, man, this is awesome. This is a hell of a
Yeah.
trio here, man. This is
great.
This is how I remember the Dudley Boys a lot of the time.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
a good look.
super into the Duchess of Dudleyville stuff. So
I don't like that she stole Spike Dudley's job. You know, put Spike Dudley out of business. I thought it was pretty fucked up.
well, Spike had to go get a girlfriend.
Well,
And don't mess with his girlfriend.
Don't mess with my girlfriend.
He could have started dating Stacy Keibler. Would have been fine.
Yeah, right. Well,
Dude, that would have been the craziest thing ever.
Why would that be so? Why would that be so crazy, Tony? You don't think Spike Dudley is Stacy Keibler?
you don't think Spike Dudley? Whoa, Nelly! Look at
Yeah.
Spike Dudley's got
His
his
legs are bigger than Spike. What are you talking
Oh
about?
Yeah, but
my!
his cock is bigger than him.
He's saying he's not going meat to meat, man. He ain't got like that. Which
Dude,
Tony,
he could.
who
He
knows?
could. Dude,
Yeah,
he probably
you're
puts
right.
in the work though. Spike's probably crazy. He's a worker, Spike's a worker.
You think he puts in the work?
I mean, that's,
You see Spike?
that's all about right there, Tony. I mean, at the
Tony,
end of the day,
I respect it, man.
you put in the work. That's all you can ask.
It's all about work,
This-
Spike's
This
doing it.
arena
drive.
is
Yeah.
so smoked out by this pyro.
Dude, it's unbelievable. I guess because everyone in this match, sans Regal, has pyro. So, like, it was just filled to the
Dudley
fucking
Boys
brim.
is like the main pyro problem, right? Was it Dudley's? Their little
I don't know. Big Show's
or
is pretty
Kane-
fucking crazy.
Kane
I don't
too,
know.
but-
By the end of it, though, man, this place is packed.
Yeah,
Smoke
it's
box hot
crazy.
for
Can't even
sure.
box hot
For
yeah,
sure.
100%. Yeah. The ref meets Regal at the bottom of the ramp during his entrance, by the way, to check him for the brass knuckles.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would he do
They
that?
do
Why
do
would he
that.
do
Yeah.
that?
Because he's cheating.
He's
But Lawler,
British.
yeah, can't trust them, some of the bitches. Lawler says, Stacy needs to be searched by me.
All right. Well, we also hear some pretty egregious shit from this guy later on in the evening too. This guy's just like this. It's gotten to the point where like he's done this for a long time now, so he's not subtle about it anymore.
No,
He's
not
like,
at all.
I'm just
yeah.
gonna say just whatever I want,
I'm going to say the worst shit
and
possible.
I'm gonna go to XWF. So don't worry about what I'm gonna do.
and
Alright.
you're going to fire my wife. You might as well.
Fire my
Might
wife,
as-
really?
Yeah, I want you to fire my wife.
It's my wife.
That hasn't aired yet. I don't think. Maybe not.
Damn, that's an Irish yet. All right. Well,
sorry.
I will say this much. This period of time was like a pivotal, like, part of me in staying around wrestling, I think.
Sure.
Like, I
Oh,
think
really?
that, I think that this era, for whatever reason, is a core memory for me in wrestling history. Just because I was so into, like, a lot of the guys that ended up here at this time. Like, I was super big into, like, Jericho, RVD, Benoit.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I thought that shit was cool. And obviously,
It was cool.
Invasion was a fucking big part, right? And Duchess
Right.
of Dudleyville, Stacey Keebler, like I said,
Changed your life.
Dude,
Yeah.
genuinely, like, the coolest shit ever. Like, I was like, damn, she is so hot. Like, she's the hottest
Yeah.
person I've ever seen in my life, up to
Sure.
this point.
Well, he wasn't
Um,
watching
and-
Raw. I didn't see
and-
Trish over there, Tony. So that was the issue.
Dude,
you're
Trish
right.
was not getting on the apron pulling her shit up every week.
Dude,
all right.
Vince made her do it.
Once. All right. It wasn't the same, man. Like, that shit was crazy as
Yeah,
hell to
you're
me.
right.
And she was on
You're
George
right.
Lopez later on.
Yes,
Which
that's
you know
true.
is a fucking crazy statistic that a lot of people don't think about that.
We need to watch that for Patreon.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
do.
So yeah, I mean, like Jericho winning the undisputed title, of course, at Vengeance, and Dutch, like I said, Dutch Dudleyville. Like, I think because like my dad and like my dad, like when I first started watching wrestling, is because of my dad. So
Right.
like I started
Me too.
watching wrestling and like his friends and like they were watching Attitude Era shit. So like I was tuning in, and then we'd watch WCW also,
Right.
and like they were out of it by this point, or they like had kind of
Okay.
moved on and not watching anymore.
Sure.
Because like they
sure.
watched it simply because it was fucked up TV. It was funny as hell, right? Like
It was fucked up TV.
like that's why they watched it. And it was interesting that way. But they started to not watch it so much anymore. So it became me and my buddy like Josh. We were just kind of watching wrestling like that. And like this era was that era where I was watching it with my buddy Josh a lot. And I remember
Sure.
because like we would try to get the pay-per-views for free, and and like we
Bro,
were
you should have just asked me, bro. I hooked it up.
a lot of the times we were like just like going on the internet after the shows and like reading the results and then just
Yeah.
talking about what would happen is we would read the results Sunday night like on the internet after the
Okay.
shows happen. We'd go to school Monday, talk about what we think happened with all the results.
Really?
And then we'd watch Raw and figure out what actually really happened.
Wow.
Yeah. So like there was a lot
That's
of
pretty fun.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it sucked because I wanted to watch the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's still, like, it's cool that you were so into it that, like, not, like, watching the pay-per-view didn't make or break whether or not you were going to have a good time.
No, fuck no. Yeah, especially this.
that
I
was
was
cool.
super young. So, like, you know, no life experience in anything. So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, this is a big part of
I'm
my
guessing you
life.
were playing the games, too.
Yeah, we were playing the games.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that probably helped.
yeah, you're right. That probably did help
Yeah.
a lot. I remember he had the I told this story before, but him having the Intercontinental Championship, the oval one, was like a big reason to why I thought that was the coolest belt, because I was like, I was telling my dad, like, please, I need to get this fucking belt. I need to get this replica belt. It's so
your buddy
cool.
had it.
Yeah, my buddy had the Intercontinental joint because we were super fucking we liked the same wrestlers. It was Jericho and RVD and fucking Benoit, and like those are the guys we fucked with. And yeah, this was like a very pivotal. It was around like the same time period. So like very
a lot
pivotal
of overdudes
part.
still. I mean, not everyone's like gone yet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like and a lot of people are like, this is an era that people remember because these guys were peaking. Like this is like prime. A lot of these guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, RVD was unfucking believable at this time.
He's so over too. I mean, we'll talk about it when he comes out here, but yeah, super fucking over. I mean, like, and it's also like, you know, Austin's time's coming to a close. Rock's time's coming to a close. A lot changes very quickly here.
Yeah, and Stacy would get on the apron to distract people by pulling up her skirt. Which
she does it in this. Well, she tries to.
Dude, when I was a kid, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, dude, this is unbelievable. Like, I couldn't believe, like, that this was a thing that existed, and it was awesome.
She would pull it up, and then people would fly back like a million feet.
They would sell it crazy.
Day Reckoning style.
Day Reckoning was the best fucking one.
Yeah, no, that shit's awesome, though, man.
Called the
yeah,
Ass
Duchess
Blaster,
of Deli
bro.
Bill is... yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, so we have Edge, Big Show, and Kane versus William Regal and Dudley Boys here. Stacy does try to get on the apron to distract Big Show. This is classic Stacy. I knew this was coming because that's one of her number one abilities.
Yeah, she tries to distract the Big Show.
Second.
She does pull it up. She turns around to do it to distract the Big Show, but Kane is standing on the floor, and she gets horrified of Kane. So she tries to get away from him by getting into the ring. But sadly for her, Big Show is still in the ring.
Yeah, what are the chances Big Show's still there?
This is fucking crazy. He bends
Liberties
her,
were taken here.
dude. He bends her over his knee, lifts her skirt up. Crowd is losing their mind, and then he full on licks his entire palm. Why do you have to do that? He licks his whole palm to spank her, but the Dudleys make the save. Fucking jump him, and then they hit Big Show with a double flapjack that leads to Big Show landing directly on Bubba's head.
Dude, they do the flapjack and the crowd goes 3D. No.
Yeah, I know they wanted it so bad. They could have did it.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're right.
But
Dude,
save
if
for
Stacey
Kane.
came in and did the 3D with the Dudleys,
That would have been holy shit. Oh wow. Oh, she does the cutter part when they do the flapjack.
the cutter, they flapjack.
Oh,
That should have been their
would've
move.
nuts.
That would have been like their trios.
Yeah,
move.
you're
Wow,
right.
that would have got her
sweet.
so even more over.
To the Big Show, that
Wow.
would have been insane.
Holy shit,
Dude, that would have
Tony.
been
Wow.
so sick, Tony.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
she was too busy over Big Show's knee and he's licking his hand.
Remember when Jeff Hardy spanked the shit out of her that one time?
That was like brutal.
That was my man wound up. That
He
shit
was
crazy.
pissed. He
Yeah,
was like,
that was nuts.
It was not for any pleasure. He was, I'm gonna fuck you, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit-
it was
I-
crazy.
For some reason, like I remember that, like because he fucking. I just remember him going back. I think, God damn. Yeah, that was crazy. But dude, finisher fest at the end here, which was a WWF
it's
special.
always good too.
Me as a kid, I ate this shit up crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
this
yeah,
was
man.
cool,
3D
yeah.
to Kane. Big Show fucking kills Devon, chokeslam the Bubba. Regal then hits Big Show with the Nux. Edge spears Regal and then hits the execution on Devon and gets the win.
Yeah, dude. The fucking Edge got all his Edge moves.
All the Edge
all the
moves
Edge
just to
ones,
do the
yeah.
educator or whatever.
Edge-turbation, man.
Yeah.
Hit that shit on Devon, yeah. So we go backstage after the opener
Whoa,
there.
fella.
Come on now, goddamn. Backstage segment, Kurt Angle is waiting for Vince McMahon's limo to pull up because he has to arrive at the venue tonight to kiss The Rock's ass.
That is the crux of this episode. It is what they've been advertising since Raw. The reason to tune into SmackDown is to watch Vince McMahon kiss The Rock's ass.
Well, Vince pulls up and he gets out, and immediately you can recognize that he has a slight cold.
He's had a cold. Okay. Oh, that was something I wanted to mention on the cold open. He had a cold then too.
He had COVID.
He
Patient
started
zero?
it in 01. Patient
Yeah.
zero. Vince McMahon. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
his
put it
voice
in a
was fucked up on
tube
Raw.
and saved it, and he said,
I'm going to unleash
It's coming
a
one
lethal
day.
dose.
I'm going to kill it.
AEW starting? No. I've been holding this for
That
quite
sounds like a
some time.
South Park episode.
He brought it to Chicago to kill AEW. Went back in time.
Yeah, Kurt says, "Thank God you made it." And Vince, we kill up. His voice is fucked up crazy. He says, "Do you think I'd miss your opportunity to be undisputed champion this Sunday?" Because of course, stipulation was that if Vince didn't do it, then Kurt wouldn't get a shot at the undisputed championship at the pay-per-view.
Yes,
Okay, so does an airplane go by here?
Yes.
Okay,
it flies overhead, and they both sell it.
dude, Vince looks up so hard at that.
So yeah, the airplane goes by. They both look at it mid promo and stop talking, and then look up and look back down. And then I remember what the date is of the show, and I'm like, oh, okay.
They sold it crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Airplanes don't make that sound anymore. You don't really hear airplanes like that. They've made them better. Good for the
They're
airplanes.
stealth bombers at this point. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good.
So Kurt says he knows Vince is supposed to kiss the. He's not kicking nobody's ass. I'll tell you that much.
No way.
Yeah, but Vince has some plan that he never says on screen.
No, he has
And
big
there
plans for
is
Austin later.
no plan.
There is actually not. No, I mean, I guess in theory it was he had a plan, and then it was obviously thwarted by The Rock.
Yeah, it was thwarted. Yes,
But Kurt says, you know how you're supposed to kiss The Rock's behind night, and Vince says, whoa. We're not going with your plans, we're going with mine. And don't be surprised when the night is over, The Rock is puckering up to my keister tonight. Oh,
What's your lips? They're fine.
How's yours?
It shows last Monday that the Hardys won their tag team match, but they're mad at each other, which is just the start of them being mad at each other for the rest of their careers.
Forever. For fucking ever. In many companies, they're mad at each other, actually. Yeah, Jeff blind tagged himself in and pinned Spike Dudley off a swanton, but Matt wasn't happy about that. He shoves Jeff and they argue, and it is Matt versus Jeff on Sunday. Then they were in the back arguing, and Matt walks up to Jeff and said, "Jeff, stop being a dummy." And Jeff says, "You're always pushing me one way or another."
This is a crazy segment here, right by the lockers.
Yeah, this same spot Mike Awesome debuted. No, this was before the locker one. This is,
this is
the one
still
on Raw.
in the recap.
Yeah, this is still on the recap.
Sure,
yeah.
okay.
Lita tries to get involved to stop him. They knock her over, and Lita's flipping out. And Matt says, "If you love me, you would take my side regardless."
I don't. I love Edge.
I'm gonna marry Edge.
Oh, sorry.
And, yeah, fuck you. And then Jeff walks away.
How's
and
your
Matt says,
lips? Fine. Okay.
Matt says, "You're not taking sides, huh? How about you prove it by being the ref in the match at Vengeance, and we'll see whose side you're on." So that's what sets up for the pay-per-view match.
I mean, I like the angle where Matt said, "Jeff, you gotta stop jumping off shit. Look at you, man. You guys stop jumping off shit."
Was that the TNA one?
No, that was WWE.
that was
They also did that in TNA.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
what
but this
Even
one was-
Deek did.
That one was egregious. That was like the WWE would turn up to 200%. That was egregious.
the one in WWF was like a steel cage, and there were tables involved, and Jeff swanton through the ladder when he could have won the match, or through a table.
Yeah.
When he
He's like,
could've
"You're
won
gonna
the
kill
match."
yourself, man. Look at you."
I'm fine. How's my lips?
I like that. They're fine.
Well, then don't worry about me.
All right, yeah, no problem. So yeah, it shows another one. It goes from last Monday to earlier tonight. And it shows earlier tonight Jeff approaching Matt and asking why he can take a hardcore title match tonight, but Matt doesn't want Jeff to do any singles matches.
Yeah, he said, "You only want me to be in singles matches. I thought we were supposed to be the best team and not do singles matches." And Matt says, "I just think you're jealous I got a title match tonight."
True.
And Matt says it's a warm-up for our match, and, with how you've been performing recently, it might not be a bad idea if you have a warm-up match as well.
Matt spends the rest of his career gaslighting. That's all he does the rest of his career.
You're right.
He is fucking good at it too,
He
man.
is good at it.
Yeah, the fucking
This is
one in
like-
2002 when he said he beat the Undertaker twice or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is early shades of V1 Matt. like shining.
You're
through
right.
here.
Yeah, absolutely. And V1's great, by the way.
It is fucking great. It's even better than I think people remember. I think people remember it mostly for like the like his entrance.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking nameplate shit and like the slowed down fucking
The
laggy
Heyman
entrance, but
booked V1 stuff was good.
he was like working main eventers all the time.
Yeah, right. And he would get a move on him and then put it in a video package of him hitting moves on it and then showing it to people.
It was his Tron.
It would show it to people and they'd be like, oh shit. And then they'd join his group. Shannon Moore literally joined the group because he said, look how I did the Undertaker last week. He lost. Yeah, that shit
But it
was
didn't
awesome.
feel weird either though. Like it fit pretty fucking well in the whole scheme of things. Jeff says, he says, Matt says you should have some fucking more matches because you suck. And Jeff says, all right, well, I hope you beat RV tonight because at Vengeance, I'll not only beat you, I'll leave Hardcore champion. And Matt says, I guess you're saying Lita, my Lita, the special ref, is going to see things your way. And Jeff says, if she's seeing things your way, then where is she tonight?
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Why would you
what does
say
that
that to
mean?
your brother?
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
You got him.
So we go backstage. It cuts to Vince, and he's
Ah.
just finishing up telling Kurt the plans off camera, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, we
damn
just
it.
missed
We
it.
didn't know.
Yeah, we just missed it, Tony. Yeah.
Always.
And
Always
Kurt
just missing it.
notices. Kurt notices that Vince's voice is hoarse.
He's fucked up.
What's wrong with your voice?
You sound fucking sick, bro.
Dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The reaction to this is the funny. I have never in my life heard anything like this out of Vince McMahon's mouth, and it made me laugh the hardest I think I've ever laughed.
It's great.
Yeah, he says, Vince, your voice is hoarse. And Vince says, yeah, it's a throat gimmick thing.
Yeah, it's a throat gimmick thing.
Dude,
Throat game.
I legit, like,
I couldn't believe it.
They did a one take on that, and Vince just went with it. You think that he was supposed to mention that? Like, throat.
No, I
Vince
probably would, because I think
going
the
out of
throat
way-
lozenge thing, yeah.
Yeah, but going out of the way to say throat gimmick is the funniest thing I've
I
ever
feel
heard.
like
That
I feel like they had another line and then he forgot the line and he's like, "Yeah, it's a throat gimmick."
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably
Vince,
it.
it's COVID. Yeah, I got a throat gimmick
Yeah,
thing.
Well, Kurt was supposed to say, "How's your lips?" and Vince was thrown off because he didn't say, "How's your lips?"
He was supposed to say fine, yeah. But
Fine.
he couldn't because he had a throat gimmick thing.
How's your lip? Well, Kurt says, I got these fucking throat lozenges.
Wait, Kurt, why do you care about throat lodges? First
He's got a
president?
pocket fucking full of them.
Because he
He
went to
said
the
pop-
drugstore. He explained that.
Yeah, he does. He's a pop one in there. I was trying to put myself in your shoes about what's going to happen tonight. And I can't imagine, being you right now in that ring with 20,000 fans, million people watching, and you're going to get on your knees, and The Rock's going to drop his drawers, and his buttocks is going to be sticking out, and you're going to kiss his ass. And Vince spits the cough drop out and says, "You know what the plans for The Rock is tonight? I think you're going to like this." And then we don't get to hear the fucking plans.
Oh, man.
So he told him the plans earlier, then he's going to retell him the plans. So here's where we got to go. So Lug's boot of the week.
Yeah, I think it was the Austin plans he told him originally, and this is The Rock's plans.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
how many plans does this guy got? He's got a throat gimmick thing. He's got to explain all these plans.
Airplane gimmick. Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
come
on
on,
here,
man.
man. Lug's boot of the week.
Lug's boot of the week.
Yeah, bro. Tony, I don't know if you know, but Lugs is rocking the streets with the newest boots, shoes, and athletics.
Dude, it said boot, shoes, and attitude. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's what
That's
they fucking
real,
got.
man. That's
They got
that
that
real.
shit. Hell yeah.
Lugs got attitude also. I didn't know they had attitude like that.
Of course they do. They have a Z in their name.
Yeah, we got
Oh, right.
attitude. You don't got shit, man.
Lug's boot of the week. Boots, shoes, lips. How are they?
Fine.
So RVD.
Well, if your lips are fine, where are they tonight? Huh?
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
rub a lozenge on them.
That's what Magic said. Yeah, I know. You're right. Where is he? RVD hits the Van Daminator on Christian.
It was cool because Christian tried to concerto him, and RVD slid out and just jumped up and Van Daminated him with the same chair he tried to hit him with. It was cool.
Yeah, no, dude, they're getting a Van Daminator over crazy right
Dude,
now.
they can't do anything wrong with RVD at this point except not push him, not book him well, fuck it up really badly.
Not getting the world title, not making main eventer. Yeah, a lot. There's actually a lot they could do.
They could do a lot wrong here.
This is the coolest guy in the world to me at the time.
He is the fucking coolest guy.
Well, SmackDown is brought to you by Truth,
Oh,
Mobile Suit Gundam,
those are figures. You had those?
and Madden NFL 2002.
Oh, shit.
Just wait till 2004, though.
Did you have the Gundam figures? Were you a Gundam guy?
No, fuck no. I was a Zoidsy guy. Let me hear it one time for the Zoids out
Oh,
there.
shit. Hoorah.
Got that Schneider Liger. Come on, right? Right, Tony? Come on, right?
yeah, I know.
Got the goddamn Schneider Liger. Come on, Tony.
No, I was a
I
Gundam
need you for
guy.
this
so-
one.
I was a Gundam guy, okay?
I don't know if he was. I don't think he was, James. I don't think he was a Gundam guy.
Dude, you don't even know me like that, Johnny.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to fucking put
Yeah,
words
come
in your
on,
mouth
bro.
like that.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So RVD versus Matt Hardy for the hardcore title is up next.
Huge fucking pop for RVD when he comes out, man.
RVD.
We just ain't got nothing for you. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, we're gonna not figure it out. I promise you, we won't.
Well, 2006, we'll figure it out for a minute. So Matt looks at this as a warm-up match for his match with Jeff at Vengeance.
Right. It's a title match, but it's a warm up. He has no fucking worry about RVD at all. RVD comes out and he stops at the bottom of the ramp to do the RVD taunt along with Tony Chimble's announcement, but the cue was not there, and then he
Dude.
just doesn't do it.
Yeah, because I wrote this down because he comes out and he's about to do it. I think he like forgot his whole introduction because he's like posing to
Who
do
am
it.
I?
Because who was somebody said you either got to do the whole effing show or you have to do RVD. You can't do both of them
Yeah.
because then the crowd will get fucked up and they won't know which one to chant.
Sure.
So then
He
like
probably said that.
they were introducing him. Oh, from Battle Creek, Michigan. What the fuck? Oh, they say that too. And then he rolls in the ring. He just says fuck it and he just moves on with it.
Yeah, it doesn't do any of the fucking
Yeah, he doesn't
taunt. I was
do
like,
any of
oh,
it,
come
yeah.
on.
You didn't
Yeah, you're
remember.
right. He got him on the outside, and then when he got in the ring, too.
It was
It's
too
like
late.
from
Yeah,
Battle
it
Creek,
was too
Michigan.
late. He didn't
When
wait
he
for him.
slides
He, like,
in and he
stopped-
goes, the
he
hardcore
stopped to wait
champion. And he
for
said,
it.
oh, fuck it.
He stopped to wait for it, and then he's like, "Oh shit, I should get in the ring and do it." Because he was trying to race down the ring to get there, I think.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh shit, oh fuck,
Yeah,
now I'm the hardcore champion."
Yeah,
Oh
he,
shit.
he rolls in the ring, and that's when he's rolling, and Chimble says, RVD's, fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Lawler on commentary is fucking crazy in this match, man.
That's what I was telling you. He is very blunt. There's no subtlety here. He's very blunt and very forward.
Dude, this one might be the worst of them all for real. He's asking Michael Cole where Lita is. He said, "Where's Lita?" And Cole says, "No one knows where she is." And Lawler says, I want to know where she is. I want to see her puppies." Just
Hey, Lita, how's your lips?
dude, he's fucking screaming like legit. I want to see her puppies. Just
Yeah, and
yells it.
Mike-
I said, "What the fuck,
Dude, at that one point, yeah, Michael Cole's like, "Yeah, that sounds great, but back to this match." You know, like Michael Cole tries to
Simmer
dismiss it.
down. Simmer down,
Yeah.
bro.
And right after he says, "You think Lita's gonna wear one of those black and white striped thongs?" And Cole says, "I hope so." I said, "Holy shit,
All
man,
right,
Lita's
so
not here."
We got a hardcore title match. We gotta go ahead.
RVD is getting hit with a ladder. Stop.
Yes, Lita's gonna wear a ref thong, just like Nick
She might,
Patrick does all the
actually.
time. Those ref thongs.
I believe that. That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
For
Well,
Nick
Matt
Patrick.
brought the ladder out, right, guys? To the match, anyways. Matt brought the
Yeah.
ladder out. And, I hear I hear that, man. We gotta get the match. So Matt brought the ladder out, and they immediately do the ladder seesaw into RVD's nuts, which I thought was
Onto
pretty
his-
cool.
The RVD's nuts.
Oh my, let's go!
Shit!
Go on,
Deadlock
shit,
wins
man.
again.
Come on, too easy, bro.
All right, so we gotta get back to the match here. So they fight
Yeah,
on
he
the
flips
ramp.
over the top rope, by the way, off
Dude,
the nut
awesome
shot.
match, by the way. Love hardcore title.
Yeah,
It was
because
a fun
RVD
match.
is a maniac at this point. Like he's
Oh,
he's still got bumps left. He's still going crazy. You know what I
And
mean?
this is, you're right. And this is hardcore title after Undertaker had it. So it's not 24/7 rules, but it was never like officially stopped being 24/7 rules. They just stopped it with Taker because the gimmick was no one was dumb enough to try to fucking fight Taker. So like,
I looking back on it, I probably liked it more when it wasn't 24/7.
I think I like that it happened though. You know,
Yeah,
like
I'm glad
there was
it
better
happened.
matches. Yeah, there was better matches without it. But
Yes.
the stuff that we got from it, I think, was pretty fun.
I think the crash stuff was good.
The crash stuff was fun. I think even after I remember, I guess the crash stuff was pretty much the Briscoe stuff. I guess I remember
it all
Raven
bled
had
into each other.
Yeah, Raven had a pretty a decent amount of those, but they were pretty similar. Like it was just crash.
Yeah, the crash shit was the 24/7 run to me, and then
Yeah.
I really enjoyed when RVD had it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because he
Hell
was just
yeah.
super good and super creative. Like you just had to be creative in these WWF hardcore matches. Like you had limitations, right?
You had a few weapons. You had, kendo stick, trash can, ladder, chair. That's like all you really
and like
had.
you couldn't bleed. Like if you did
Yeah,
bleed,
you're
that's
right.
one thing, but you couldn't like deliberately bleed.
couldn't
in these
gag
matches,
really, yeah.
unless you're on pay-per-view.
Right.
So you had to be like creative in these matches, and RVD was like the creative guy at that point. So he was like the perfect hardcore champion, and he looked fucking awesome with his belt. Like
Yeah,
to
he
me,
looked
when I think of the
awesome.
hardcore title, I think of RVD holding it.
I think of Mick Foley.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You guys
What
don't
I
think
was gonna say
about
was-
Raven? You don't
I
think
hear
about
you.
Raven?
Raven had the most.
He had the most.
times.
Raven, I
That's
can't
true.
name one Raven
RVD
hardcore match besides the WrestleMania one, but Raven had it
Fuck
the
you.
most.
He had a good match with Rhino.
Okay,
Yeah, with
I'm
the
sure he
shopping
did. That sounds
cart.
awesome. Yeah.
He did the shopping cart spot. You know the one.
yeah, I'm sure.
Fuck you.
No, I agree. How's your lips? Okay, moving
Yeah,
on.
go on, man. Yeah, like, listen to the guy.
They're fine.
Now RVD spinning around with the joint on his shoulder. I always thought that was cool. And like he would snap the belt and then put it on his shoulder, so it wasn't like hanging off
You're
his
right. It
shoulder.
wasn't yeah, that was cool.
He'd
Yeah,
have it
you're right.
snapped, which I always thought was very cool. So yeah, RVD is very creative here. They fight up the ramp. Matt literally just throws the ladder at him, just literally tosses it.
That's legit, like fucking shut your mouth style, like run.
This whole
square,
match
throw the
is.
weapon.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, RVD goes and gets weapons through the stage curtain, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, dude. I mean, down to the part with Taker at the end. This is literally just that game.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Aesthetic wise and everything. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
So RVD, yeah, he brings out the roadie box, and then he does a barricade leg drop, if you want to call it that,
Yes.
on top of the roadie box.
With
Yeah.
Matt Hardy laying on it.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy's on it, and he does a leg drop on it. He also, when he fucking brings out the roadie box, is I guess a good way to put it on. If you don't know that, it's just like a case, a traveling case. He shoves it at Matt. Matt like gets hit with it, lays on top of it, and it almost rolls off the stage.
That would've
like
been
RVD has to run up
crazy.
and grab it. Yeah.
So Matt sandwiches RVD in this ladder,
Oh.
and he does his taunt, and he jumps, and he's going for a leg drop, but it
Whoopee
turns,
cushion.
yeah, it turns into a whoopee cushion on the ladder. So whoopee cushion with theatrics for it too.
Sit on my
which-
chest.
Theatrics. He does. Which is horrible. Just smash your balls into a ladder, man. What are you doing?
Well, you want to talk about what are you doing? This is the craziest shit
This
I
is-
like.
This
So,
plan was awesome. This next one. I wish he would have did this.
Matt Hardy says at the ladder.
On the stage.
Yeah, on the stage at the top of the ramp. Yep. Says at the ladder, grabs a chair, climbs the ladder, and then jumps off of
He
it.
goes for the 187.
off the ladder, and RVD kills him with the Van Daminator.
out of the air. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Right in the
Legit.
face.
Like, shut your mouth, I guess, is a pretty fucking. The only thing that was missing, they should have climbed the fucking stage.
Yeah,
Just
you're right.
climb,
Super fast,
climb up.
dude.
Yeah. That would have been fucking sweet.
Yeah, this was tight. They did a lot with no time at all. No
What
wasted
was it? You think it was even
anything.
5?
It was probably 5, yeah.
Okay.
It was cool, though. And
It
then
was sweet.
Undertaker comes out and attacks Rob Van Dam in a sleeveless flannel.
Dude, flannel taker. Big. You see the BSK fucking tattoo because he's got the singlet pulled up just enough
Yeah.
that you can see his belly tattoo. Flannel. He fucking fucks up RVD, throws him into the stage wall.
Super SmackDown game.
Yes.
Thing
Yeah.
to do.
Exactly. Yeah. Hits him in the gut with the ladder. And then does the
Steals
RVD
his taunt.
He taunt steals.
Yeah, steals his
believe
fucking
it.
taunt. This is fucking a SmackDown game match. This is awesome.
It was all. What a cool feud, man. Like, again, they trusted him enough to put him with Taker, and then like, it's whatever. Now you fucking here's the IC title. I don't care. Fuck you.
They mention
Yeah.
it later on, by the way. But this is the first time Undertaker returns with short hair.
Was that right?
Oh,
Yeah, they-
it was. I remember that because
they
when he came
mentioned
back,
that
it looked
later.
super weird. It was
Oh,
like, what the
really?
fuck?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll bring. I can't remember what. I assume it's the Bradshaw match. I wrote it down
okay.
where
Oh,
they
wow.
bring it up
no
later.
shit.
So this is the first show with short hair Taker. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, cool.
So we go backstage. Vince tells Kurt that his lozenges are making him feel a little bit better. So thank you. I appreciate that.
They're good. They're good.
Yeah, Kurt said, I went to the drugstore earlier. I don't know.
I don't know why they had to do that.
They just had to they had to finish the story.
I guess so, yeah. Well, I'm also feeling better about our plans, especially the double whammy, which is them taking out Rock and Stone Cold.
I don't know how
course.
this man thought that was ever going to happen. That's
The double
crazy.
whammy. You don't got faith in Kurt Angle and his lozenges. He's fucking go to the drugstore. He's got fucking plans for plans, man.
Ain't no fucking way. You take it out Rock and Austin same night. Only Jericho could do that.
Well, Kurt says he's going to have his double whammy at the pay-per-view because he's going to take out Austin, then beat the winner of Rock and Jericho, and then become the undisputed champion. And Vince says, well, what if I'm out there with The Rock? And don't worry about that, Kurt. I'm not paying attention. What if I'm out there with The Rock? And I take this throat lozenge. And instead of using it as a throat lozenge, I use it as a suppository on The Rock. How about I finger The Rock's fucking butt with this fucking lozenge?
This is a Vincent Man chat GPT line, man. The man, this is like crazy. He just, everything, there's points and he's going to hit them. What if I take his throat lozenge? Instead of using it as a throat lozenge and maybe not as a throat lozenge, I use it as a suppository and not as a throat lozenge that it's supposed to be on The Rock.
Of course, and I'm going to fucking stick it up his ass.
Would that be funny, Kurt Angle?
That's a good one, Mr. McMahon. That's funny.
These guys are crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, well, do you like that idea, though?
That's his master plan.
That's the one whammy.
That's why we couldn't hear earlier.
And the second one, you're not going to guess, but I got something for his lips.
Oh, Vince, how's his lips?
Fine.
Fine. Oh, all right.
I'm going to take another one and stick it up Stone Cold's ass. How about that?
Yeah.
So now it's time for Scotty 2 Hotty and Albert versus
That hippo fucker, or whatever his name is.
Hippo, bro.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Christian. Tested Christian.
Justin Christian, European champion Christian, by the way.
Yeah, these are not the Un-Americans. This is just testing Christian.
Not yet, or
I don't believe so.
no, not
Coming
yet.
up.
It's
I
coming.
think that's a E thing. Isn't it a WE thing?
Yeah, that's a brand split thing, I think. So last Monday, Teflon Test tried to use a chair on Albert.
Yes.
But Scotty stopped him, and then Albert hit him with the derailer, and he won.
Dude, Scotty brains him with the fucking chair, too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hits him fucking hard as hell. It was awesome. No hands up, shouts out. And then, Baldo bomb for the win. Why? Tony, why is he called Teflon Test for the people that may not know?
Because he's got immunity forever from the invasion. He won an immunity match. He can't be fired forever. I've got immunity. You can't fire me. I got immunity.
What was it, a battle royal?
He won the immunity battle royal. That is correct.
This lasted so long.
They even reference that when he goes to ECW, I feel like.
They do. They last forever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned it in TNA.
Somehow he's here. He's here because he has immunity.
Christian comes out to At Last You're on Your Own. He's got the fucking pyro. He's got the title.
We talked about this in Vegas, and in my mind, I didn't realize people didn't know this, what that song is, the Christian theme.
Oh, yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, people, I guess people, I always just
who was in the bathroom with me? I think we're just in the middle of Vegas.
Was it Brandon?
It might have been Brandon, I think.
And Macho.
Yeah, I'm pissing and I just hear Bohemian Rhapsody. I was like, yo, Christian's theme song. It's Christian's theme song. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, this is Christian's. Come on. Hey. Come on, guys. But they didn't know. Yeah, they didn't know either.
Lawler says you can stop calling him Albert because he wants to be called Hip Hop Hippo for some reason. Lawler says that for some reason he wants to be called this.
I hear that. I mean, yeah, for
Is that how that is? All right.
Yeah, so he is that for a while too. So
he is. Did you see the taunt that they were doing in the corner during Christian's entrance?
No, what were they doing?
No, I missed it.
Scotty's on the second rope doing the Taz, like folding his arms over his shoulder, like chest, and Albert's standing in front of him, and Scotty's like resting his arms on Albert's head.
Oh, nice, because he's the hip hop hippo, self-proclaimed.
Yeah, of course. Look at this hip hop fat bastard hippo. Yeah,
hip hop hippo.
He wants to be called that. Please
somebody
please
call that, please. For love of
yeah,
God.
come on now.
So Tess does his elbows in the corner here to Scotty, and this shit's crazy. Earl literally throws himself in front of Tess and takes a mean shoulder block in the corner.
Was that before or after he kicked Test's arm in the sunset flip?
Ooh, damn, that might have been before. I didn't even write that down. Yeah.
Yeah, so Scotty goes for a sunset flip. Tess grabs the ropes.
Okay.
And Earl fucking kicks his arms, and Tess fucking bumps for it. So I think
this is building to Tess versus Earl Hebner, obviously.
Which I believe we were robbed of. I think Earl Hebner big leagued and pulled out of the match Kenta style.
Politics crazy. He showed up for the match and then said no fucking way. Not happening anytime soon. This guy's lips ain't right. That's sure. It's so crazy.
It's fucked up.
How's your lips?
Who bought this fucking shirt? Fuck, you buying this for?
Possible? It's crazy. What the fuck is going on? So anyways, back to
Slapped off your face.
another fucking thing that I don't know. Hip Hop Hippo's here, and
Yes.
he's going nuts in this one, man. Albert is a great middle of the card big guy, man. He genuinely is. He's awesome. He's athletic. He has a fucking memorable look. He's got
His
cool
finish
moves.
is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I actually think the A-Train stuff in the beginning it was not bad at all either.
No, I actually
Yeah.
thought he was like even more believable as fucking A-Train, and then they said, "You're a hairy fat bitch, aren't you?"
Yeah, and he stayed that way.
and then Sable gripped his fucking shit crazy.
Yeah, dude, unbelievable.
That is
So Scotty, back to the match. Scotty with the worm on test, but Christian cuts him off. He
Yes.
looks for the unprettier.
Yes.
But Albert hits the derailer.
That's the fucking. It's not the fucking derailer yet.
Not
Goddamn
yet,
it! It's
not
the
yet.
Baldo bomb.
Baldo bomb's cool, but the derailer because he's a train is crazy.
That's true. Well, you don't like the Baldo bomb because he's bald.
Hippo hop.
The hungry.
There
There it is.
Hippo drop. There it is.
There it is.
For all you
Alright.
hip hop hippo fans. So Albert hits the derailer here. Test is back up now and hits the boot on literally everyone in the fucking match.
He kills Scotty with it, kills Albert with it, gets the win, stands up, and then hits Earl Hebner with it immediately.
Dude, and he kills Hebner with it, man.
Dude,
And for some
well,
reason, who yells
fuck
this?
him.
I wrote this down. I think somebody yelled, "It's hideous!"
It was probably Cole.
Michael
It sounds
Cole,
like a Cole
it's
line,
hideous.
Yeah, it is, oh my.
Test can get away with it because he's
That was
Teflon
fine.
Test. He can't get fired.
You can't get
Yeah,
fired. He's
you're
got
right.
immunity.
He can do what he wants.
No fucking way he can get fired ever until he is.
No fucking way. He doesn't get fired, bro.
No, Test said on his MySpace that him and WWE or WWF, whatever, WWE came to a mutual agreement and he requested his release.
They even kayfabe that? That's
they came
awesome.
to a fucking fuck you and I'm leaving agreement. That's for sure. So the Rock is walking backstage and
What the fuck?
he's got his shirt on and
Well,
he lifts his shirt up to fart and then slaps his ass.
the camera, The Rock walks by the camera. He's walking through the back. The camera zooms in on his ass and he lifts his shirt up slightly. And then he slaps his ass, I think.
So WWF Smack of the Night brought to you by Electronic Arts.
Electronic Arts.
Rock beats Angle, so Vince has to kiss The Rock's ass.
Austin helped and he stomped everybody out and Hangman fucking Kurt, and now he's got to fucking kiss his goddamn ass, man. Kiss his
How is
ass.
this possible? I can't believe it.
Come on.
So now it's time
Come
for
on.
the Rock Town Hall.
Oh my.
La Roca has come back to
Dude.
Chicago.
Michael Cole won't stop fucking doing.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, he won't stop doing fucking
dude,
kissing
that
sounds
you?
on
night,
commentary.
all night.
That was
So
Tony.
annoying.
Big lips.
Tony, was that you?
Tony, how's your lips?
Minecraft apple.
Gee-
I just
Do
ate
the
Minecraft
Minecraft apple thing really quick, Tony, for me. Do the
Yeah,
Minecraft
dude,
apple thing.
eat a Minecraft apple, Tony? No, that wasn't a good
Nah,
one.
come on,
on.
you got it, man. Yeah, there it is. Come on,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
know
kiss
how
his ass
thoughts
though
are.
tonight.
So the Rock puts over Chicago.
Cole also, by the way, says Cheshire Cat Grin. That's his big line when The Rock comes out because Rock's smiling.
The Rock
Ah,
smile in
yes.
this era is crazy. It's
A lot
it's
of
crazy.
teeth.
Yeah, man, it's insane.
Yeah.
Hair, glasses, teeth, Rock, crazy.
Glasses, jacket,
So-
shirt, man.
100 degrees leather jacket, Tony. So the So The Rock puts over Chicago, and of course this brings up Brian Urlacher, who was ringside.
Hold on, you're rinsing out his best lines, bro. The Rock's. He's
Oh, sorry,
crushing
man.
it here.
This thing only goes like a half hour, so I just want to get through the beginning
okay,
here,
The
get
Rock's
to the
not-
good stuff.
Whatever. He's got some serious business to take care of in Chi-Town.
Yeah, the Windy City. That's. I hope I don't have any windy kisses. That smell awful.
Okay.
That's a line you missed, James. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good.
You needed that one. You needed that one. That really ties the whole segment together.
Yeah, don't fart in my face.
That's crazy.
The Brian Urlacher's here, right? Yes. Okay.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
he
the
is,
Bears.
man. Come on, man.
The
No,
Bears.
Seth Rollins loves the Bears. Come
The
on,
Bears.
man. Come on, DeBears. Who's DeBears, damn it?
He's the bear. That's him. He is the bear.
So I think there was a Whitest Kids You Know skit where there's a guy named DeBears. So anytime I hear that, I think about DeBears.
There was. You're right. There was one.
Yeah, when they were playing like Call of Duty or something, his mom came in the room. He said, "DeBears, please." We have to. Like, no, I don't need that, Mom. I don't need that right now. DeBears, turn your fucking mic off.
What a great show.
So yeah, Chicago will be known as the city where Vince McMahon gets on his knees and kisses some ass. Ain't that right?
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, yes. That's what Cole says.
So Vince McMahon, it's time for Vince McMahon to come out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mr. McMahon can change his last name to Buttkiss.
Oh, okay, like Dick Bunkus.
Dick Buttkiss is the craziest name ever.
Dick the butt kiss.
Listen, all right, come on now.
Hey, Dick Bunkus.
Dude, if my parents named me Dick Butt Kiss, I'd kick my own ass. That's
He
for
definitely
sure.
had like a crazy life, but like,
Yeah.
it can't be fucking
He's
like
the hip hop himbo.
Buttkiss.
Bunkus. Hip-hop
Cock
himbo.
ass liquor. Okay.
My grandma would definitely kick my ass. I feel like she's a big Dick Bunkus fan.
Oh
like,
yeah, there was a lot, dude. There was respect on Dick Buttkiss when I was growing up.
Dick
You couldn't
Buttkiss was a
fucking fuck with that
legend.
guy. He
He was a legend. And I'm man. Dick Bunkus.
Yeah, but his name was Dick Buttkiss. So that's crazy.
Dude, holy shit. All right, so
Well, Vince does come out.
yeah, Vince comes out because he hears about Dick Bunkus. He's like, God damn.
No, don't do it to me. I don't want it to be there.
You say him is what? He's not signed here.
Yeah, don't talk about him. You think you can humiliate me, Rock? You expect me to come out to this ring?
What do you think Dick Bunkus gamer tag is?
XX Dick Butt Kiss 69 XX.
Harry Buzz on you.
I was thinking it was
over.
going to be like Big Erection.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Erection, like
Hugh
69. no.
Oh, sorry,
Because
I'm
it
sorry.
hasn't aired yet.
Oh, sorry. Well, I thought it has. Sorry, I'm
Dude,
not too
the
sure.
idea of Dick Bunkus fucking rocking the daughter over at two lobbies is killing me right now. I know
He
that
would have
guy
got
was
annihilated.
crazy.
He doesn't fucking belong there.
Nah, no way, man. He would have fucking held his own. Dick Bunkus was different. That was when men
Is
were
that Dick Buttkiss?
that was when men were men and men were called Dick Bunkus.
Shitty Xbox mic.
Yeah.
Dick Bunkus with the voice modulator on Halo 2.
Dick Buttkiss. Dude, change your fucking name, brother. Come on now.
No, come on,
With
man.
the
Come on, man.
with the voice thing, the
Dude,
girl voice.
Dick
Hey, it's
Butt
me.
Kiss.
It's me, Dick Butt Kiss.
Dude, Tony, Dick Bunkus is still rocking.
What's he rock? What is he rocking?
These lips.
Dick Buttkiss.
Tony, Dick Bunkus is still rocking.
Dude, his middle name was Marvin. Dick Marvin.
Dick the Marvin
Buttkiss.
Butt Kiss.
He didn't do anything wrong.
This man is the legend and a man.
He is. He is.
Yeah, man.
God bless you.
Gotta respect the man.
Dude, I'm telling you, he had mad respect when I was growing up.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to sign you if you were white and had a name like Dick Bunkus.
You have a mustache and your name's Dick Butt Kiss.
Dick Buttkiss would have been a great wrestler.
Plumbers and fucking construction workers.
He's a
Like,
train
goddamn.
man or a football player.
Dick Bunkus, huh?
You're in.
That's a Simpsons prank. I was looking for
Holy
a Dick
fuck.
Butt Kiss.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
prank.
Is there a Dick Bunkus here? Oh, god damn it. All right, so Vince is here and he walks to the ring and rips the mic from The Rock, which,
Yeah.
as we all know, is a cardinal fucking sin. You don't
You're
take
going to
the-
die now.
take the
Yeah.
mic from The Rock. Come on
You're
now.
fucked.
So Vince says that he is a I've heard that certified businessman, but I think he's a certified billionaire.
Billionaires, right?
Yeah, billionaire.
Businessman is not. He's a businessman. I guess that's true as well. But billionaire was the line. Yes.
And he doesn't kiss ass.
He can buy and sell you, The Rock, and everybody in this arena over and over. And I don't kiss ass, much less the people's ass. In a few minutes, what's going to happen is you're going to pucker up. That's right. You're going to apologize to me, Rock. And you're going to wish. What? I said. And then all of a sudden, Stone Cold appears on the Tron. And it's a fucking floating head. What?
This is insufferable.
What?
This is the worst.
This is also in Shut Your Mouth.
This is
It
crazy.
was, yeah. What?
Vince, you think you ain't gonna kiss somebody's ass tonight? What? Is that what you thought? You think Kurt Angle was gonna run down and save the day? You think Kurt Angle was that special? It's a funny thing. Stone Cold Steve Austin just kicked the crap out of your little backup plan. And he turns around and just, before the camera can even show him, he turns around and starts stomping Kurt Angle on the floor. He's stomping Kurt Angle out. He gets down on the floor. What?
Dude, no mercy taunt cheese.
No mercy taunt.
No
Yes.
mercy taunt cheese. What?
He gets up. You know what, Vince? He turns back around, starts stomping on Kurt some more. I said, holy shit, this is the best shit ever already. He says, Stone Cold Steve Austin came here tonight to make sure you were going to kiss somebody's ass. What? You understand me? Vince, if you came back up this ramp, Stone Cold be waiting for you to deal out some of these knuckle sandwiches.
That's gotta be like top least intimidating lines of all time.
No, come on, man. That shit
He
had me
puts up both his
shaking.
fists.
That
He
shit-
puts up
Knuckle
both his-
sandwiches, what?
That
He
shit
puts
had
up
me
both his
shaking,
fists.
man.
Knuckle sandwiches. If you want to see Vince McMahon kiss somebody's ass, give me a hell yeah. And he gets a hell yeah, and then he walks away, and Kurt's left laying there. So whammy number one has been already fucking put to rest.
Yeah, well, Ric Flair's also here. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Flair comes out. He says, just in case there's a plan B, if anyone tries to interfere in this tonight, they're suspended. And then he leaves.
You have to remember that Ric Flair owns 50% of the WWF, as he is the consortium.
I am.
Consortium. You're not the consortium.
I'm the consortium. Well,
You're not.
Rock stares at Vince, big smile on his face, a lot of teeth. And he says, there's really only one thing left to say.
How's your lips?
Fine.
Oh, all right.
Vince, get down on your knees. And it's a huge pop for him saying that. I said, oh, shit, all right. Rock said, come on, it's okay, you can do it. The Rock says, get down on your knees. And then fucking Vince gets down on his knees and he says, now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Rock is going to turn around. And now it's time for the people's ass. Vince is horrified on the fucking floor. And Rock says, you know what, Vince? Your lips, they don't seem fine. Your lips aren't good enough to kiss the people's ass. Oh, you look happy. Why are you so happy? Just because you aren't kissing the Rock's ass doesn't mean you won't be kissing ass tonight.
Dude,
He
the
said, "You're-"
zoom-ins, by the way, are crazy here. The two different cameras zoomed in on Rock's ass, Vince's face. Fucking, there's so many camera zooms here.
Crazy, yeah. Your lips aren't good enough for this. You trust the Rock on this one? The ass you're gonna kiss is gonna be a slabanaka. And I said, fuck! Oh, shit! Dude, House of Fire, James. This is
I ain't never seen a
unbelievable.
man fired up this much in my life.
This is fucking I didn't remember this part once so fucking ever, dude.
No, fuck no. The idea of Jim Ross existing, like, fucking ruined
In this.
Vince's life.
Yeah.
Like, Vince is so pissed seeing this guy. JR's coming down. He's pointing at him. He's fired up. I'm going to kiss my
Dude, I
ass.
feel like he's
Kiss
pointing,
my
like
ass.
slapping his ass, isn't he?
Dude, he's wagging his finger, charging down the ramp. He's like cutting a promo on him coming down the ramp. He gets in the ring, starts smacking his own ass. Michael Cole says, maybe JR's wearing a thong. JR, I don't know why he said that. JR is fucking losing his. This is the most fired up I've ever seen JR. He was like, it was legit like a stone cold inside of JR's body. That's what this entrance was
Because
like.
JR was pissed, man. He just had to kiss Vince's ass for real.
Someone needs to make the edit of that JR entrance, but with Stone Cold's glass shatter and then Stone Cold's music. Because I bet it has the same fucking feeling.
And JR saying, he's walking, he's talking.
It's the invasion one. Oh my god. Rock says, last week you looked so good. And JR's hat. Why don't you put your cowboy hat on Vince's head tonight? JR's fucking livid. He puts the hat on his head. He's pantomiming crazy. Rock stands up straight and he looks at JR and he says, you put a little barbecue sauce in that booty tonight. JR turns around, starts full on smacking his ass.
Hell yeah!
Just beating the Jeff Hardy spanking Stacy style, smacking his own
dude, this
ass.
is absurd. Yeah, wow.
Well, then JR goes to pull his own ass out, and Rock says, whoa, 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 whoa. Vince, you're not kissing Jim Ross's ass. JR, go sit at the announce position. Rock's got a plan. JR is obviously disappointed in this.
He's
wanted
super
to fucking
disappointed. He said Austin wouldn't have done this to me.
I also would have fucking maybe sit on Vince's face. It would have been sweet. Rock says, Vince, you're going to like this. You're going to love kissing this ass. The real ass you're going to kiss is going to give you nothing but stratisfaction. And then Trish's OG theme plays. Trish comes out. Vince has the biggest, most fucked up smile on his
Craziest, demented fucking smile I've ever seen in my life.
It is fucking perverted. Trish is coming out. JR is on commentary. JR says, I'll tell you one thing, I was ready to pull my drawers down and have him kiss my big Oklahoma pimple butt.
Oh, the JR's not on commentary the whole night. And he comes out and Vince kisses his ass and he goes, you know what? I'm going to do commentary.
I'll pull my drawers down.
Pimple butt. That's crazy.
So Trish is in the ring and Rock looks at him and he said, I swear he says, you like that? The Rock's not a bad guy. You want some chapstick for your lips? And Vince does want it. He puts on a ton of chapstick. And then Rock says, turn around, Trish. And then Trish does it. And then she proceeds to pull her pants down. But they don't show her ass on the fucking
infringement, man. Taking Stacy's shit. Come on, man.
Well, it was too good, James. They can show Stacy's ass all the time. But Trish just had too much ass. Couldn't show it. Sorry.
You're probably right.
It probably fucking was.
You're probably right.
Rock says, what are you waiting for, Vince? Go kiss that ass. And Vince, again, fucking
crazy smile here.
Absurd smile, crawling over on his
Scooting.
knees. Yeah,
Dude,
scooting is the perfect way to put it.
Is like the crazy. It's like a kid in a candy store kind of.
He's speed running a scoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going.
He gets right close to Trish's ass, and Rock puts his hand in front of his face, and he stops him, and he says, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think you're doing, you sick freak? Vintage Rock line there.
I love that Rock's
blue hell.
Yeah, I love that Rock's hand just like magnetized to his lips. It was very well done. This was very good.
He says, no. The Rock's got another plan. As nice as this ass is, that's not the one you're going to kiss. Because now the time has come. You're not going to kiss The Rock's ass. Not Jim Ross's ass. Not Trish's ass. There is one ass that The Rock has chosen especially for you. Then the fucking Rikishi theme hits. I said, oh shit. Rikishi comes out.
Oh
This is
my
like,
God. Oh my God.
Rikishi.
It's like a WrestleMania call from JR, like someone just won the world title. It's like the craziest call of all time. It's so good.
And dude, Rikishi is on the stage. He turns around. He's throwing his ass like I've never seen before.
Okay,
this
all
is
right.
Unreal.
Let me talk to you real quick.
Please explain this.
So I wanted to mention this because this is a core memory for me. Rikishi's return here is one of the memories in wrestling that I have never forgotten over my entire life.
Oh, wow.
Whenever I think of Rikishi shaking his ass, or if someone mentions Rikishi shaking his ass, it is literally this exact one, because this is the craziest, dude. The way that Rikishi is shaking his ass is like it would stand up in today's standards of ass shaking. That's how crazy.
I feel like it is way before its time. That's a perfect way to put it. Rikishi invented twerking here tonight.
Dude, Rikishi's ass shaking at the top of the ramp on his return is the craziest. Like, how the fuck do I remember this so much moment in my entire life?
Dude, it's a packed venue, too. They're all losing their fucking mind for this dude.
Camera is going nuts, zooming in on his shit.
Yeah.
Fucking shaking.
Right up his shit.
This is the definitive Rikishi ass shake. You're seeing it all here, right here. The definitive Rikishi ass shake. This is insane. And I also remember it because Rikishi gets in the fucking ring,
And then at one point, he
Oh
gets
my
down
God.
on all fours, ass up.
Toe touches. He toe touches.
Is crazy. I never forgot this. It lives in my head rent free, and it has for 20 fucking years.
Everything explains a lot.
Fucking shaking his ass at the top of this ramp for getting on all fours.
Yeah, look at the size of that ass. Pucker up, you no good, overbearing bully. Foreign objects hanging everywhere. What does that even mean?
The ass. The
Talking about
objects.
dingleberries, crazy.
Oh,
yeah,
I
dude.
see.
Dude, JR was so pissed. It was perfect, man.
He was
no
so
good
fired up.
overbearing bully. He was just spitballing.
He was trying so hard to not curse, like fucking
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard.
The ass shake into all fours, and then Rikishi fucking pulling his shit up into
All
his
the
ass.
way up. His fucking.
This is-
do you remember The Rock hitting the rock bottom?
No, I don't remember the rock bottom part.
I don't either.
But yeah, Rock gives Vince the rock bottom, and then Rock grabs Vince, arms fucking back crazy style. Rikishi literally bends over nuts, grabs his gear, pulls it up his ass, and then The Rock shoves Vince's face so far up into Rikishi's ass. It's unbelievable. And then someone on the mic is going,
They are.
Dude, somebody is farting on the mic. I couldn't fucking believe it. Dude, Vince's face is buried in Rikishi's ass. Like half of, like his cheeks are in Rikishi's ass. JR is Lucifer's lips on the biggest ass. Then they show a shot of JR standing up like we just fucking won the war.
Like the Oklahoma Sooners just won the Rose Bowl or
thank
some
God.
shit. Let's go.
Thank God.
Dude, I'd like to think that's Trish making the noise.
That's even fucking better. Vince's head is so fucking far. I think Lawler says Vince's head almost disappeared, which is such a crazy line.
into the ass. Fucking Rikishi puts his shit up. He puts it in the ass. Oh
balls
my
are probably all
god!
there.
Oh my!
Dear God. How does it feel to be humiliated in front of the whole damn world? How do you like that? Yeah, fucking hell,
This
man.
is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Dude, and that's
It's
like one of those inside out core memory moments for James with a little
He was inside
yellow
out
ball.
of Rikishi's ass.
a little ball rolling down.
Tony, it is. This is legitimately a core.
Oh, that changed your
memory
life
in my-
forever, man.
Because I mentioned earlier, I was like, this is a very important like part of my wrestling fandom, this era, and like this Rikishi ass shake at the top
This is
of
a
the ramp.
canon event for
Yeah,
James's
it's
life.
definitive. This is the definitive Rikishi ass shake. He never did it better before, and he never does it better after. It is right
James is like 80 years old, thinking about his life. He's like, oh yeah, I remember my first kiss. I remember I got my driver's license. I remember the time Rikishi
Shook his fucking whole
I
ass.
grab someone, I bring him close, and I go, "Do you remember?"
It's like PTSD war flashback, but this.
Give me one margarita. I'm eating Rikishi's ass.
Give me 2 margaritas.
Give me 3 margaritas. Oh my God! Hell yeah!
Oh man!
Yeah.
So the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club is officially closed. Vince is left fucking crying in the ring, face full of shit.
And balls.
I really wish they would have went the extra mile and like try to streak
Shit
it.
on his face. His skin marks Vince's eyes.
Like a milk mustache or something. But just shit.
Just fucking shit all over his face, crying
Hey
in the ring.
Vince, how's your lips?
You hear Kurt? There's shit everywhere.
That's the shit on the walls.
Fire Rikishi now! He should have
Shit on
ripped
the
him.
canvas. There's shit on the walls.
Shit on the canvas.
Dude, that's crazy as hell,
They had
man.
one chance, dude.
That's
Rikishi
the
should have let a
goat.
little turd for him, bro.
Dude, no, he did that a lot. We already talked about that. It was a Rikishi rib.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta respect the hustle, man. That was a man on a mission. Like biggest pop of his career right here.
And Vince
Fucking-
was all up in that shit, man. He really
Well, you have
he
to
had no choice.
gotta get that comeuppance at some point.
Dude, he definitely smelled his butt hole.
Yeah, man. Now he sucked his dick for real.
From the back.
The Rikishi suck my cock for the back club.
He has so much ass he can taste his dick.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tony,
I'm crying.
Tony.
Oh my god.
Nah, for real. Oh my goodness.
How's your lips, Vince?
Oh fuck.
That's crazy as
Holy
hell, man.
shit, man. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So there's more somehow to this show.
There shouldn't have been.
Yeah, so we go to Crash Holly versus Jacqueline up next.
Well, don't forget you can go to WWF New York and watch Vengeance,
See
man.
Taz probably.
Dad's there signing autographs for you, bitch.
Don't worry about it. He'll be there every week, so you see whenever.
Crash Holly versus Jacqueline. I wrote the match, and then underneath I wrote 17 question marks.
Yeah, well, because Crash said women's wrestling, and Jacqueline said, I'll wrestle you like a woman.
Yeah, he said, I guess what it was he wished Trish luck in her match with Jacqueline at the pay-per-view, and Jackie was upset, and Crash said, oh, it's just a girls' match, and Jacqueline said, I'll show you a girls' match. So this is why they're having this match. So they start the match with Crash bending Jacqueline over nefariously, immediately.
Yeah,
This was
immediately.
crazy. She almost breaks her neck on a victory roll. That was pretty fucking...
Almost fucking straight up dies. Yeah.
That
Whatever,
was
to the next
fucking-
spot.
Fucking scary. She hits a big ass DDT for 2, then goes for a wheelbarrow pin, but Crash rolls through and grabs the tights on a pin, and then gets the win. So to show that Jackie is ready to face Trish at the pay-per-view, they had her lose to Crash Holly.
To an undercard for life guy.
Yeah, what a legit waste of time. And I just watched a dude suck a dick from a butt. Dick butt kiss.
That's what that
was. That was a
He'd
dick
ask from the
butt
back,
kiss.
call it a dick butt kiss. It comes full circle.
How does this happen?
It's all around,
Deadlock!
boys. This is a true deadlock moment. Deadlock is for the boys.
Hey, go on, man. Get some right there. That's a real.
Yeah, there it
Come
is.
on, man. Golly.
You'd ask from behind, call it dick butt kiss.
All right, so backstage, Kurt Angle was talking to Vince on his cellular device.
He's on the phone, yeah.
He's hurting because Kurt got his ass whooped by Stone Cold earlier.
Yeah, and he's Vince is gone, by the way. This is where we
He
find out
left
Vince
the
has
building
left.
because he has shit all in his eyes.
Everywhere.
Pink eye.
Double pink eye of Dinky.
Vince
He
has
said,
left the building and he's yelling at Kurt on this fucking phone.
Yeah, he says, I don't blame you for leaving. The sight of, I'll never forget that, your face buried in Rikishi's ass. And he's just screaming from the phone. He says, listen, I'll make it up to you, and this Sunday I'll become the undisputed champion. Hello? Hello?
This is the moment where I like to think Vince decided I'm gonna side with Chris Jericho at Vengeance, like right here on this phone.
Fuck yeah.
So after that, we go backstage. Booker T
This
is
awesome.
going into Ric Flair's locker room.
Well, it was Vince's locker room, but he does find Ric Flair in it.
Oh, was
Vince is
it
gone.
Vince's locker room? Okay,
Yeah, it was
I thought he
Mr.
was just
McMahon.
looking for Vince.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, Ric Flair's last name is McMahon, dipshit.
Oh, Ric Flair McMahon. Sorry.
Yeah, it always was. So the Lawler says that Booker doesn't have a job, so why is he here? So like,
Correct.
okay.
Yeah, because
He's
they
gonna go-
lost Survivor Series.
He's got to
So
go
no
meet
WWF.
with Vince to get his job here.
Right.
Okay, so Booker meets with Ric Flair, who is backstage eating shrimp or something.
Eating lozenges that Vince left over.
Oh, he's pretty good. What do you get for the drugstore or something?
Yeah, actually.
So Booker wanted to talk to Vince, but he's got pink eye 2
Double.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Booker says
And
that
dick breath.
he has to talk to Vince because they both hate Stone Cold Steve Austin's guts.
And I need to talk to him to get my job back because of this.
So Flair says Vince got rear-ended.
Ah.
He won't be here.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Flair
yeah.
said Was that you, by the way, Booker, that I saw driving Steve Austin's truck the other week?
Speaking of rear-ended, was it driving down the driveway Monday in Stone Cold's truck? Which is, I was like, what? What?
Yeah, they didn't show any footage or anything. We're just supposed to like just know. I was like, oh, okay, damn.
Yeah.
Booker then said, actually, yeah, that was me. I was just going to the hood.
Yeah, he said, you saw that, huh? A little smooth, huh? Bzz, bzz, bzz. He just went to the hood. Had a little joyride. It was all good. So I just need to talk to Vince about getting my job back, though.
I love that Flair is so subdued here. This is such a different Flair than usual.
Just normal, yeah. You think they told him to tone it down?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure.
Yeah, Flair said, hey, man, I hear you, but I'm not looking at applications tonight, and I ain't hiring tonight.
You didn't say that. Tell me you didn't just say that.
Flair says, I ain't hiring tonight. Woo.
Woo. Now out of here. See ya. And he tries to fist bump him, and Booker says, all right, I got you.
All right. I'm going to steal your truck, too. So we go backstage again here. Taker walks by the APA table.
Yeah, they're playing a game. They're playing some poker.
And they stop, and they look at him.
Yeah.
And then Taker stops, and then Taker turns around and says, why are y'all eyeballing me like that?
Is there a reason you two are eyeballing me?
And Bradshaw brings up everything from the past ever.
Hey, you like the fucking ministry, you fucking piece of shit?
Don't you remember? Look at us. Look at us.
Don't you remember us? Goddamn acolytes. God damn it. We were loyal to you. You slapped us in the fucking face.
Yeah, Bradshaw, don't you think you owe us an explanation? Taker takes a can, throws it, and looks at him. No.
And Farouk says, who's more loyal to you than us? Everyone that was loyal to you, you slapped in the face. Bradshaw said something about him being, said that biker boy something. We're about taking it personal. I was fine with Shimon.
I hear that. Hell yeah.
And Taker said, well, you gotta calm down a bit. I ain't slap anybody in the face. Because if I did, you two would be crying like a couple little babies. You don't think JR had it coming? You think JR better than me?
I love this gimmick. This gimmick.
This is a fucking great gimmick. He thinks no one respects him.
Yeah.
The way you two are acting, I think you two think you're better than me. And boys, taking it way too personal. And you're getting in my face. And if you're going to take it to the next level, if you want to take it to that next level, I'm on my way to the ring right now. And you get it together, son, and I'll show you what it means to respect somebody. And Brad said, let's dance. And Taker said, yeah.
All right.
Why? So Taker was headed to the ring. Why? He was just going?
He's gonna
Oh,
cut
you
a
might as well
promo,
meet
you
me
know?
there.
He's gonna
Okay.
cut a
Yeah, he was
promo
going
or
to go out
something.
there to call out Bradshaw, but thankfully that he stopped him.
Oh, that was just convenient timing. That's good.
So in my brain, I said,
Okay.
Bradshaw versus Undertaker, this is going to be a scrap. These boys are going to be fighting.
That's I was like, these two are about to throw some potatoes. They probably were like, hey, let's have some fun out there. Let's throw a couple down. Let's go out there and fucking have a little fun. That's not what happens.
That's incorrect.
This match sucks.
Undertaker, I guess I forgot also in my brain, that Undertaker is a career pussy boy.
He is a fucking bitch.
I cannot
for sure.
believe. Every fucking time we see the APA and Bradshaw Farouk, they are fucking
Killers.
killing somebody. Matter of fact, they
Yes.
do it here in a little bit. And like,
You're right.
I cannot believe what I'm looking at here. So we go into the match. I see Bradshaw do a swinging neck breaker
That they fuck up.
that they fuck up because Taker ain't taking no shit like that right
He does
ever.
not know how to do that.
And I go, God fucking damn it. And then Lawler brings up, this is where Lawler brings up Taker's new haircut. So this is where I actually learned
I
that this
didn't hear
is
this part,
probably
okay.
this is probably the first time he ever had the short haircut.
Sure, okay.
Then Taker hits the Taker DDT, the big jumping one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I'm never going to get what I wanted from this match. And I also realized that Taker works so dumb for a big guy.
He just does shit.
He works the exact opposite of how I wanted this match to go.
He probably works the opposite of how he tells other people to work.
Unbelievable. Quick punches in the corner, fucking jumping DDT, rope walk, fucking. I want
Big
this.
boot.
Taker is huge. Taker is huge. Yeah, man. That's
Throw some
crazy.
punches. What? There was no punches, I feel like, in this match.
This was not the match I wanted. I was sad.
And Taker won't take the clothesline from hell?
Yeah,
no
no
way.
fucking way,
Ain't
man.
doing
Fuck
that.
you,
No
man.
way.
Yeah, he fucking
Bradshaw was being super fucking nice. I said, God damn it. Someone's got to be mean to Taker. Somebody.
You would think one of his boys would too, but I guess, he doesn't want to get... He's still a bitch, Bradshaw also. During this, by the way, Farouk comes out and gets on Undertaker's bike. And
you hear him starting to do...
yeah, and then he drives off with it. And then in the ring, Bradshaw goes for he fucking Brett's Taker in the corner, goes for the clothesline from hell, and then Taker big boots him and beats him with the choke slam. He doesn't beat him with the last ride, doesn't beat him with the tombstone, beats him with the choke slam. Super easy night for the boys.
Yeah, for sure.
So Taker goes up the ramp, and as he gets to the top of the ramp, Rob Van Dam comes out and hits him in the head with a chair.
The bike's still there. Yeah, the bike. That's why he stopped at the top of the ramp, because the bike was still there. Farouk left
Yes, he left the bike. Farouk did.
But it was a distraction. So RVD came out and fucking hit him in the head with the chair, brains him, and then he does his taunt over Taker's body. I said, this is very cool.
Yeah, I do like that. I think that was cool. He finally got to do his taunts. So good for him. We go backstage. Jericho interview with Sharmell.
Yeah, this is just Jericho promo. This is where he's doing a lot of the. He's going heavy on the living legend shit here, which Larry Zbyszko is very unhappy about.
Oh, really? He's pissed off?
Yeah, super pissed off about it. Yeah.
So Jericho says, "Fuck you, man. Stop
Directly
asking
to her.
about losing to Austin.
Yeah.
He says he will win the undisputed title." And this guy's just spoiling shit on free TV, so I don't know why they let him go out here and just say that. But interesting.
He's gonna beat Rock. He's gonna beat Austin, and it's in his opinion he's gonna be further cemented as the true, larger-than-life living legend that he is, and he's gonna become the biggest star in WWF history. I like Jericho's shirt here, by the way. I don't remember this shirt at all. It's a Y2J logo with the fucking barbed wire on it.
Yeah, they got the fucking red stroke behind it, or the drop shadow red.
Yeah, I was like, this is a very cool shirt. I've never seen this before.
So shout out Drowning Pool for Center at WWF Vengeance.
What a great song.
What a great album, by the
legendary
way. Good album.
pay-per-view
Great
song.
album, yeah.
The whole album.
Tear Away is on that too. Bodies is on that fucking same album, I'm pretty sure. Great album.
So the main event is Jericho and Angle versus Rock and Austin before we go into Vengeance.
I'll be honest with you, boys. I anticipated that I was going to very quickly decide this was going to be my plus 10. But I actually like this match.
That was great.
Yeah, they were working fucking hard here, man.
Yeah, they were.
There was pockets of heat where there was, but like, I feel like there was no real point where it slowed down.
Rock comes in, they jump Rock, got to get that Austin pop, so Austin comes out afterwards.
And what a pop,
of course.
by the way.
Yeah,
what a
it's
pop it
awesome,
was.
man. Guaranteed pop every time, too. He runs down, enters the match, stunner off the rip on Kurt Angle.
I thought, dude, I was like, oh my God, they're going to Austin's going to pin Angle here, and then there's just going to be a big angle after this.
But Jericho breaks it up.
He does.
Austin and Jericho get a little lost here. And then Austin hits him with two of the meanest lariats I think I've seen tonight. And I saw a Bradshaw match, and somehow that's meaner.
You know what? Austin is a big clothesline guy. He did do a lot of them.
He did.
Pretty unique. I feel like it feels more like a punch that ends up as a clothesline. Like it leads with the fist instead of leading with the forearm.
Austin then puts the walls of Jericho on him. On Jericho.
On Jericho, and Kurt gloms him, and then Austin gloms him back.
It's pretty crazy to see how much Austin and Rock protect themselves compared to everybody else on the roster.
Sure.
Austin protects himself a ton more in matches than Rock does, but even like the hopes were crazy in the heat. Like there was always an extra step or three for Kurt or Jericho to cut them off for the heat. Like it would never be like a simple cutoff. It would always be reversal,
Layers,
underneath. Yeah. And they would always get hope immediately after the cutoff. So like it'd take like an extra step or three for Kurt to cut like Austin off. Right. And then he'd maybe like hit one move on him or maybe chop him in the corner a few times. And then Austin's going to double leg him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're getting fucked right after. You're not on top for too long.
They were better at working this style than like Taker. Taker was also super protective of himself, but in a way that would make the match kind of suck.
Taker, yeah, you're right.
Austin and Rock were way, way better at it. They were also probably more over historically.
Sure.
So it was easier
they could get away with more.
Do that, yeah. Double hot tag, Rock obliterates Jericho.
Yeah.
Then pulls in Angle and kicks his ass too, man. Fantastic hot tag here. Rock super dialed in. Rock and Austin were very good wrestlers.
They knew their spots.
We see a lot of shitty ass tags of these two guys in it, and like it's never their fault. I don't think. I think really it's who they're working with, and
Sure.
Jericho and fucking Kurt were two of
They
the
wanted
best
to go.
workers. Period. At the time.
Like I said,
so.
I expected to plus 10 this just because I was like, fucking
A
tag team main event.
yeah.
Rock Austin, all right, I fucking know. But I was like, oh, fuck, okay, cool. There was also a spot earlier, I think it was before the hot tag, where Austin goes for a Luthez, but Jericho, like, catches him out of the air by the legs and puts him in the walls. And that's where Rock clotheslines him out of it. Yeah, I was like, oh, my God, that was so fucking smart.
Jericho low blows Rock and hits the Rock bottom on the Rock. Jericho hits the Rock bottom on the Rock.
It does, yeah.
And Austin actually has to break this up. Rock was going to lose.
I couldn't believe that. And then Kurt drags Austin. Like, it was so quick. He breaks up the pin, then Kurt's in there, like, fucking dog walking him out of the ring. It was, oh, shit.
Yeah, Angle and Austin fighting outside. Rock with the craziest fucking spine buster. Jericho gave him everything he had on that one. It was awesome.
That was cool.
And then Jericho taps while Austin is holding Angle on the outside, fucking Japanese tag style.
That was, oh my God, he's staring. And they got the shot of it too.
Yeah, this was hot. It's a good match, man.
Yeah, that was fucking sweet.
Then Angle gets in the ring and Olympic slams Jericho right after.
He's in the ring flipping out, immediately gets in, Olympic slam. I said, holy shit. I was like, okay, they're about to have a finisher fest. He just does that, stares at, I think it was The Rock in the ring, and then leaves. He's just gone.
Yeah, that was sweet.
It was fucking cool. This was a good main event. It was good. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, finally.
And then we get the legendary Rock and Austin stare down with the beer taps on the belt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they toast the titles, and then they toast each other, and huge fucking pop for that. And who will become the undisputed champion? Well, it's the guy that you all just beat up.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
I should have known that, dude. I thought for sure it was going to be Rock and Austin in the main, and then one of them was walking out undisputed champion. But
I think I thought it was going to be Kurt.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure who I thought it was going to be. I probably rooting for Austin.
Yeah,
I'm sure I thought it was going to be
But I was also
Austin
a huge Jericho guy at the time. But
sure, yeah.
I was also a huge fucking Austin guy, so it's kind of like, you know.
I guess I figured because Rock and Austin had the belts already that, like, okay, they're going to do something cool. And something cool would be one of them not winning. But I was like, I guess I never thought it'd be Jericho, but I remember thinking that was cool as fuck.
I guess Jericho had the most upside.
Yeah, I didn't have much nuance to my thinking. I was like,
what do I think was cooler?
I think Austin's gonna win because
Austin drinks beer and he's gonna win.
Yeah, he does the stunner and he wins the most matches. So like he
will drink beer with 2 titles. It will be awesome.
Yeah,
it would have been awesome too.
Yeah, it would have been. So.
You're right.
This finish him makes Jericho for the rest of his career.
He still talks about it to this day.
Yeah, this is like genuinely like the biggest moment in his career that makes his whole career in WWF worth it.
Like you can't take that away. You know, that's too big to take away. Beating Rock and Austin in the same night, winning the undisputed title, like that's not something you can just like, okay, we're gonna job you out for the rest of your life and you will suck. Like he does silly shit after that. Like, and obviously he goes back and does like Intercontinental title stuff, but like he's always regarded as that's a moment you'll never fucking touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is crazy because they booked him like shit after he won the title.
I know they booked him like shit before he won the title.
Yeah,
too.
So I don't really. I think maybe they just wanted to make a shocking moment here. Probably.
I think so too. I think that's what it was.
Triple H came back and said, that's my title.
They probably gave it to him because they needed someone to lose to Triple H.
I think there was a rumor that Triple H was like advertised for Vengeance.
He was on
too.
the Vengeance poster. If you go on the post, it's like him with the sledgehammer.
Word.
Like he was supposed to return at Vengeance. Yeah, but
Dick butt kiss.
Nah, for real.
Well, there you have it. That was SmackDown for December 6, 2001, and that is our show. Thank you for joining us for episode 200 of the Deadlock Podcast. Wow. Thank you all for supporting us, sticking with us, or joining us along the way. Unfucking believable. Here's to 200 more, James. Yeah, 200,
James.
Yeah, come on,
James. Yeah, James.
Yeah, come on.
He has so much ass he can taste his dick.